I shouldn't have. I mean, come on.
What are you so upset about? It's not your life.
You keep dragging me into it.
Stabbed in the leg, blood out.
Who's the ghoul?
She saw the end of it. Said it was a bike heist.
All right, thanks.
Nathan Emery, 16, lives over on 9th, 2 blocks down.
He's gone.
Hey, let's try and call her ma'am to her face. Detectives Clark and Sipowicz, you see what happened?
What happened is they moved in.
You want to tell us what they did?
I was just getting ready to walk Ruby, and was just about out of the lobby, and I saw the 3 of them arguing. Yeah, and then one fell down, and then the other 2 took his bicycle.
Could you describe them?
Well, they're black kids wearing what they wear.
Think if you looked at some pictures, you could pick them out?
Not in a million years.
Well, there you have it.
Thanks for your help.
What do we got?
Kid got stabbed for his bike. Do me a favor and get her description of the bike and the perps over there.
We'll check with robbery for patterns on bicycle thieves.
We'll start a canvas. Which first?
Pick one.
I want to see him. That's not my son. I want to see him. I want to see him.
All right. We got this. What's your name?
Anton Emery. Someone called, said something happened to my son, Nathan. Can't be right. He just went for a bike ride. He just went for a ride.
Sir.
Is it Nathan?
Well, let's talk over here.
Sons.
4 detectives will be making this a priority.
4. Everyone here should be working to find who did this.
Well, you can help us do that by answering a few questions. Tell us about the bike.
It was a Bertolli. Cherry red.
A racing bike?
Nathan wanted it for 3 years. And once he gets his mind to something,
Expensive?
top of the line. I told him he brought his grades up, I'd find a way. Came home with all B's this quarter.
Your son have any enemies?
No.
Was he in a gang?
No.
Any chance without your knowledge he was in a gang?
He's not in a gang.
You hang out with gang members at all?
My boy was just murdered, and you bring me down here to ask, was he a bad kid?
Mr. Emery.
How the hell with you?
We understand how you feel.
You got no idea how I feel. He's 16. He's my son.
I lost my boy 5 years ago. I know exactly how you feel.
He's a good kid. There's no gang. Nathan was just a good kid.
Okay.
We'll call you as soon as we know anything, Miss Emery.
Kid wasn't in a gang, the dad, no.
Jones and Medavoy come back with anything?
They're still on canvas.
I got robbery checking for patterns.
Make sure they land on the at-knife point angle. We don't need to sift through 1,061,000 for stolen bikes.
Taken care of.
I asked to be notified the second he posted bail. I don't care how late it was. Yeah, well, I'm busy too, but when a fellow cop asks for a favor, I remember it.
What happened?
Correction says Frank made bail at 11:20 last night.
Where's Michelle?
I don't know. She didn't come home.
She bailed him out.
Yeah.
Any place we could look for her?
I put in a call to that rat trap motel in Houston. They were calling home. No answer in their room.
There's not a lot we can do for her if she's gonna keep going back to this guy.
What am I gonna do? I'm sorry, boss. I know this has been taking up a lot of my time.
Connie, do we see an end point here?
I've reached it. I'm gonna set things straight.
You want me to come with you?
Thanks. I got it.
Her sister and that douchebag are probably halfway to California by now.
I hope so. For his sake.
Name's Damian Bryant. Was trying to ditch a Bertolli 10-speed on the stairs outside.
You generally use our station house as a dumping ground?
I can explain.
Yeah, let's go to the explaining room.
I got this electronics shop. People always come by trying to sell me stuff. Usually just junk.
Yeah, today someone walks in with a bike.
I can't plug it in, but quality's quality, right? I bought the bike for my son, Alan. And he's like his papa. He can use the exercise.
Get back to the bike.
Well, a customer comes in half hour ago, tell me about this kid that got stabbed on Stuyvesant. I check the bike again, blood on the chain. I come right down.
You know the guy who sold it to you?
No.
What do you look like?
My brother, ordinary.
Jog your memory. Maybe he came in before.
Never seen him.
Bringing the bike down was the right thing, Mr. Bryant. Holding out on us isn't.
I don't follow.
Guy comes by an appliance store, defensive bike. Gotta be somebody thinks you might be interested, somebody you know.
Look, I didn't have to bring that thing down. I'm a good citizen.
Dumping a bloody bike, trying to scurry off, yeah, we'll give you the key to the city.
18 years I've been in that place. I keep to myself, no problems. Get caught up in something like this, I'm a sitting duck. People know right where to find me. Look, I don't have to get involved.
And we don't have to believe you got that bike after the fact. And we just might get around to believing you're the one who killed the kid for it.
Guy sold it to me. I don't know his name. That's the truth. But he drops by time to time offering me things.
Who are we looking for?
Little dude, baggy jeans, dark blue sweatshirt, short hair, kind of light brown complexion.
We need a location.
I see him in front of that pool hall on Lafayette a lot. I pass by there on my way to the subway.
Quincy's.
Yeah. Y'all don't mess around, do you?
No, sir.
Yeah, I seen her. She came in around midnight, right after I came on duty.
Did she leave?
Why don't I check our high-tech video surveillance equipment? Oh, wait, we don't got any.
I'm asking if you saw her leave.
No, but I saw the alky she was with head out. Smelled him, too. Lit a match, whole place would have gone up.
When did this happen?
It is not my job to mark people in and out.
5 minutes ago, 5 hours?
Figure around 9, could have been 8.
You need to open Frank Cullahan's room.
Listen, detective, you looking for your boyfriend or something? Because I do not need the trouble.
No, and there's not going to be any trouble.
So this is official business.
Do you want to be in handcuffs with your face on that desk? That's how it gets official. Now get off your fat ass and open the door.
Here's the master key. Knock yourself out.
Come on. Just stay still. Don't move, okay? I'm gonna get you some help. 15 squad to Central K.
It's not as fast. Look.
Okay, just stay still. I need an ambulance forthwith at the Rogers Hotel on Houston.
10-4, on the way.
Gotta call you back. Now what?
Just looking.
Last time you came in here just looking, you sent me back $3 grand in damages.
Yeah?
I run a clean place now.
It's the same for me. All right, we're gonna be out of here in a minute. In the meantime, so there's no misunderstandings, sticks on the tables, everybody. Come on. You too, Shorty.
Yo, I got next, yo.
Hey, come here. Put your hands on the table. What's your name?
Mike Sharp.
There you go.
It says here, Charles Cooper.
I go by both.
Yeah? Well, tell Mike Charles is gonna go for a ride.
I didn't do nothing.
You got nothing to worry about, do you?
That I'm not locking you up for that haircut.
I'll see you over there. Well, there's no neck or spinal cord injury, which is good news.
So she's gonna be okay.
She's got some severe bruising and a concussion. I'd like to run some tests and keep her overnight.
And the baby?
Dr. Castor's on her way, and she's gonna want a full workup. Check back in a few hours, okay?
Thanks. Give me a sec, okay? We're gonna need to run a couple of tests.
I'm fine. I can't afford it anyway.
I'll cover it.
Tony, I just need to lie down.
I need you to tell me where Frank is.
When my baby's born, her father's not gonna be in jail, Connie. It's not.
I found this pay stub in the motel room. Company called Merchants. Frank working there? Michelle, we're bringing him in. I'll be back soon. I'm trying to help you.
I know.
Where were you this morning?
Kicking it at Quincy's.
Before that.
Got up, took a walk, scored some smokes in a paper. Tuesdays I like to read the one-ins.
Your morning constitution taking is Stuyvesant?
Maybe. I don't know. I was all around.
We got witnesses. Put you and your boy there, snatching a bike from a kid.
Me? Nah.
Yeah. Stupid clothes, stupid grin, you.
Oh, man.
You see, this is the part that I like, where we give you one chance to help yourself and you're too dumb to take it.
This is all on Grover.
Grover, huh? Kermit and Big Bird in on it, too?
Look, I'm serious, man. Grover Dawkins. Look, we're not tight, but I see him around. I'm on my way to the bodega. He's on his way, too.
So you two get to chatting?
Yeah. And on the corner, this kid rolls up on his dope bike. Grover's like, what you want to do for that bike? But the kid don't want to give it up. Says it's a gift or something. I'm saying give the kid a break. But Grover pulls out a blade and jams him.
Grover jams him.
If the kid saying it was me, he's lying.
Why were you shopping the bike?
Grover told me to. The sucker just cut a guy. What am I gonna tell him, no?
Where are we gonna find this Grover?
Well, we worked it out. I'm supposed to call him on his cell later and pick him up after I get the cash from selling the bike.
You're coming with us to grab him up.
Hold on, man. No way, man.
You want to go down for this robbery?
Look, it's bad enough I'm a rat. I don't gotta rub his face in it and roll my rep in the hood. Look, Grover knows my whip. He sees it, he'll walk right up. Be the honey. Please. I don't gotta be there.
Sit down. You owe us.
Here you go.
He puts it on a guy named Grover Dawkins.
We believe him?
We'll see.
What it's worth, BCI says Cooper's clean. Where do we find this Grover?
Cooper was supposed to set up a meet to split the proceeds on the bike.
We're borrowing Cooper's car for it. You're gonna have to drive.
No problem.
Where they supposed to meet?
Cooper's got to call Grover on his cell.
Greg, get ready. Greg and I'll take care of that call. And easy on the car. I got enough paperwork.
How's Michelle?
They're running some tests when there's a pregnancy involved.
No, that's good.
Where are things here?
We ran the pay stub info you called in. Merchant's a third-rate telemarketing outfit. Frank worked there. Rita's headed down to ask around.
Okay. You guys need help with anything?
We got it.
I can't just sit here.
Why don't you run Grover Dawkins through BCI? Get it to us on the radio.
Okay.
Greg, get Cooper in here.
Yeah, can we make this quick? If I'm not watching a phone banks, it's personal call city.
Frank Callahan work for you?
Worked part-time for like a month. 2 rules in telemarketing. Be on time, be enthusiastic. He was over 2.
When'd you see him last?
Told him to clear out a week ago Tuesday.
Know where we might find him?
Any place with a liquor license.
Anything more specific?
You try a bar on Broadway called the Frosted Mug. Cheap drafts. Frank was always trying to rally the troops for happy hour and lunch.
Frosted Mug, thanks.
You know, you got what I call a naughty teacher voice. I bet you could sell sand to an Arab. I got openings.
As soon as my pension kicks in, I'll look you up.
Keep it short.
No problem. Still ringing. It's me, dog. I got a Benjamin with your name on it. 200's the best I could do. Yeah, this is a damn bike we're talking about. Look, if you don't want it, 3:30. All right.
3:30 where?
At the corner of Catherine and Madison. Now, did I come through or what?
Greg, keep Mr. Cooper handy.
So did I do okay, no, officer?
Yeah, you did fine.
Am I getting out today, seeing as I'm being helpful? And this is all on Grover?
Just worry about keeping up your end of the bargain.
Can I get some paper? Some stuff like that to my statement.
Sure, yeah. That's a good idea. Case like yours, getting all the details down right, that's gonna make everything work just right. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna head back down to the hospital, check on Michelle.
Sure, go.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Cooper escaped. He hit me with a chair.
Out the window?
Yeah. I'm going after him. I'll get the first aid kit.
We'll put it over the air.
I'm going after him. Don't put it over the air.
No, we'll hold off on that. You sure you don't need to get looked at?
I'm fine.
He jumped from that window.
What's going on?
Lady here thinks she saw a guy jump from the second floor window, run off.
We'll take it from here.
Did he?
Not that we heard.
Yeah, thanks for your time, officer.
Sure thing, Lieutenant.
I swear he jumped from that window.
And started running down the street? Or,
Yeah, and then he jumped in a cab at the end of the block and took off.
Did you get a plate number or something?
No, sorry.
Thanks for your help.
I swear I saw it.
Well, we believe you. Thanks. Should we have every cab company put it out over the radios?
No, no use.
We'll take care of this. Go on and be with your sister, Connie.
You gonna be all right, Greg?
Yeah,
Hang in there.
thanks.
How's your head?
It's fine.
This is gonna be reported as a line of duty injury down the road. I gotta put it over the air now.
I won't be making a claim for this, boss. I'm fine.
Let's see how they're doing grabbing up his buddy Grover. What happened to you?
I walked into a door.
Yeah, I got it. Listen, Metaboy, something like this happens, it's bad luck is all. Nobody's gonna give you a hard time. Yeah. What a numbskull.
What happened?
Cooper brained Metaboy with a chair and jumped out the window. He's still in the wind.
Jump from the second floor?
Yeah.
What, do you have on a red suit and spider webs coming out of his wrist?
Only Metaboy.
Unit 2, is this our guy coming up behind you?
Coming your way.
Stop! Police!
Hey, don't move! Don't move!
Yo, you got the wrong guy.
Then why you running?
Because he chasing me.
Not smart, Grover, hoofing it like that. Now, if you had a bike.
I don't do bikes.
Not what we heard.
Yeah. This is Detective Sipowicz. Yeah, Grover's standing right here in cuffs, dickhead. We were just about to tell him how you sold him out, or do you want to tell him yourself?
Coop set me up?
Yeah, but he wanted you to know that he's really, really sorry.
I came out to check on Michelle, and the nurse says she's been moved. Pages you. What's going on?
We tried to reach you at the station. Why don't you have a seat, Detective?
Tell me what's happening.
Your sister had abdominal bleeding from the beating.
She was fine when I left.
Internal injuries aren't immediately apparent. She went into labor, and we discovered the extent.
The baby.
A girl, 8 weeks premature. We're moving her to neonatal ICU. It's touch and go.
Okay.
Connie, Michelle's bleeding was very bad. And with the added stress of labor and C-section,
Wait. What are you telling me here?
We did our best.
She's dead? My sister's dead?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Detective, I thought you might want this. It's rosehip's and aloe, prevents scarring. I used it when I had a rollerblading accident.
Tell you what, John, why don't you hold on to it? And if I need it, I'll know you got it.
It really works. I'll keep it at my desk.
They're bringing Grover in. Got his cell phone. We'll need to look at incoming calls to try and locate Cooper.
I'll get into those.
How you doing?
26 years on the job. Nothing like this ever happened to me.
Wasn't your fault.
It's always your fault. I should have had him in cuffs or by the arm.
We'll find him.
Something like this, there's gonna be no end to the ball breaking.
I'm holding off on putting the alarm out on Cooper.
I appreciate that, Lou. I really do.
If we can't get our hands on him by the end of the tour.
I'll get on those numbers from Grover's cell phone.
15 squad.
Jones is bringing Grover.
You got that cell phone of his?
Yeah. Here. You all right?
Fine.
Detective Sipowicz. It's Detective McDowell.
Hey. I'm on my way.
What is it?
Connie's sister. She died from her injuries.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, head down there. John and Baldwin will take care of this guy.
Oh, Bin Laden just left. I turned around to get him a goat milk, and the hairy bastard took off.
Looking for Frank Callahan. You know him?
No. Sorry. Nope. Can I get you anything?
How long you been working days?
A while.
And you never seen this guy before?
Nope. Sorry, you got the wrong bar.
You got the wrong detective, pal.
What, do you want me to make something up?
You listen to me. I know Frank Callahan's a drunk, and I know he hangs out in this joint. Now, I'm not looking for him for pissing on the sidewalk. He's going away, so you don't have to worry about him coming back and asking why you gave him up.
What does Frank do?
You've got 10 seconds to tell me where Frank is, or there's going to be a padlock on your front door.
From minding my own business?
5 seconds.
He was in most of the morning.
When did he leave?
About an hour ago. He was upset. Said he and his old lady got into it pretty good.
Coming back?
Talking about grabbing a bus to Pittsburgh, visiting his mom.
That everything?
Oh, I know. 6'5", big turban, camel-scented cologne.
I don't care what Coop told you. That little bitch is lying, man.
He went on record first, so his version is the one we're going with unless you convince us otherwise.
What's all he's saying? Because if it's anything beyond me standing on the corner, watching him steal a bike, that bitch is lying.
Oh, no, he's saying a lot more than that. It's your idea.
Oh, come on.
Your knife.
That's a straight up lie.
You stabbing him.
What?
You heard me.
And that's what we're going with unless you stop flapping your arms and tell us what happened.
Yo, we's going to get some smokes. He sees this kid with a bike roller. Kid won't give it up, so Coop sticks him. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, well, you got over your shot quick enough to split the take.
He offers to kick me down half just to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to turn that down. But now he's trying to pin it on me? Nah,
What did Charles do with the knife?
Ask him. Hold up. Charles? He told you his name is Charles? Oh, that's good, man. His name is Terrell. Terrell Cooper. Charles is his brother. Got paralyzed in a car wreck 6 months ago. Charles ain't got no record. Terrell got a woman now. Y'all got played.
Start writing. Everything that happened this morning, don't leave anything out.
I cooperate, I get some rhythm?
Unless you lie. Then we're back here and it's you and me alone in this room.
If you could call Joanne, I don't have her number here, and tell her to call anyone who might need to know, I'd appreciate it. I gotta go.
I'm sorry. Calling family.
Yeah. My mom's on her way up from Tampa. I'm calling Michelle's friends. The ones I know, anyway.
I can help with this stuff. Deal with the funeral home.
No, thanks. I want to do it. I need to.
How's the baby?
Fighting. I'm not leaving her alone. Not till we know. Any line on Frank?
Yeah, Rita got word that he might be catching a bus back to Pittsburgh. Next one leaves in a half hour.
I need you on that. I need you to get this guy.
You okay here by yourself?
Just find him.
Charles Cooper's been in a spinal injury rehab center in New Jersey for the last 6 months.
What'd you find on Terrell Cooper?
He's got a serious rap sheet, mostly cons, but some violent stuff, a warrant out for a failure to appear.
It's enough for a guy looking for a break when wants to know.
So Terrell Cooper's who we're looking for?
Not Charles, correct.
And we missed this because?
I can show you the license he was carrying on him, all right? Him and his brother are practically twins.
When you guys were picking up Grover on the street and Cooper called in, that number comes back to a payphone on Canal Street. And the next call from that payphone, 2 minutes later, was to a Monica Burnett, Avenue A. Monica Burnett bailed out Terrell Cooper 6 months ago.
All right. You and Baldwin, get going.
Hey, boss, I'd really like in on grabbing him up.
I think you should sit this one out, Greg.
I got all my faculties back, so that's not a concern.
If Smoke gets hurt, we don't want anyone looking your way saying you had an axe to grind.
Yeah. Okay.
Any word from Connie or Andy, you can get us on the radio.
You got it.
Sounds like Monica and Terrell got a passing acquaintance. Yeah, his moves we knock afterward.
Yeah, we're 5 floors up, though. He ain't gonna jump from here.
After.
Bringing this to my house!
You ain't going anywhere now, you little prick.
Little prick is right.
Shut up, Monica.
Hung like a sunflower seed.
Shut up!
Hey, you're gonna stand up and get dressed. Any moves from you, and you're out that window head first.
Cool, man, cool.
Connie isn't the type to ask for help. But if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
When we get our hands on this guy, if he makes a move, any kind of a move, you might want to take a walk.
I don't see him doing anything that stupid.
You hear what I said?
I mean, he doesn't seem the type to hit a guy.
Here he is.
Frank.
What are you doing?
Let's go.
I'm doing like you said, and I'm getting out of town.
You want to turn this into something, go right ahead.
You gotta know that she started it on me. You gotta know that.
Shut your mouth.
We'll be taking this.
Let me speak to her. We'll work this out.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay. For the time being, I'm willing to forget how we had this same conversation a week ago. And you being back here is making me look bad.
Michelle bailed me out last night. She wanted to talk to me, okay?
I see that. That's why I'm not running you into that wall right now.
She definitely wanted to see me.
And the second thing is, having met Michelle, I can see how she might have a combative type personality.
Thank you.
So we need to have a conversation about what happened. And if Michelle played a part, I'll listen to that too. All I know is I don't want to have to deal with you again.
You won't.
What happened last night?
She bailed me out, which was a complete surprise. And we ended up having a really great night. You know, because as much as we fight, we really love each other.
How'd it go sour?
In the morning, she starts in about how I gotta get up and I gotta find a job because she's been talking to Connie and now she's got this big game plan. And I'm like, honey, I've been sleeping on a piss-stained, paper-thin mattress for a week, so give me a day to catch up on my sleep. But she keeps it up. Get a job, get a job, get a job. And we go at it.
So you hit her?
She gets in my face. It's always like this. She gets in my face. I tell her to back up. She doesn't. I move her back gently. And she charges me again, and then the race is on.
How many times you hit her?
A couple. She hit me, too.
And how'd you leave it?
With her calling me every name in the book and me leaving before I really lost my temper.
That's smart.
Well, I don't want to walk away.
Write it up.
Can I talk to her now?
After you write it up.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it was Grover.
And we're past all that. Giving a phony name, attacking a cop, my partner. Escape, your word don't mean dick to us anymore.
I saw a guy knife a kid this morning. I've been freaked out all day.
Hey, freaked out ain't gonna sell. You gotta come off sympathetic. That way it makes it sound like when you stabbed that kid this morning, you, Terrell, it was an accident, not premeditated murder.
Hold on now, murder? That's a lie.
His name was Nathan Emery.
When the hell was you gonna tell me this?
We're telling you now.
Terrell, our opinion of you matters, because after we talk, we gonna meet with the DA, and they work for us. They'll ask what we think of you. And either we tell them that you're a good guy, this is your first serious offense, and what happened was a freak accident.
1 in a million shot where you stabbed him.
Or we tell the DA how you escaped and you've been lying about everything. They'll ask what we want to do with you, and we'll tell them we don't give a damn. Ring him up.
And they will. They'll say you wanted to kill that kid. First-degree murder.
I'm telling you, it was Grover.
Pass that! This is on you! You're getting charged. Now, do you want our help or not?
Whatever you can do.
What happened?
The kid wouldn't give up his bike. So I pulled my knife. He still wouldn't give it up. You gotta understand. I don't do nothing, Grover's there. Word gets out, I'm soft.
So you jamming?
Yeah. Just once. In the leg. I've been stabbed before. I didn't die.
Okay.
Look, I didn't stab him to kill him. I ain't no killer.
We'll make sure to tell the DA that.
Write it down.
Writing this down out of context, it sounds bad. You know, we're better than this.
Add that.
You mean like an apology or something?
Sure.
Who's gonna read this?
Just finish your statement.
Oh, look, I'm done with the event, so I was gonna tack on an apology. It's all there.
I got some bad news, Frank.
What's she saying?
The hospital called. Michelle died from the beating you gave her.
That's impossible. No, she was yelling at me as I was walking out the door.
Get on your feet. You're a collar for murder.
This is a joke.
Stand up and turn around.
Our baby.
Don't act like you give a damn now, Frank.
No! No!
I heard about Connie's sister. I can't believe it.
Yeah, none of us can.
Any word on the baby?
Nothing yet.
Well, extend my condolences when you see her.
Sure. So Terrell Cooper went for it.
This solid?
He wrote it up.
I thought the guy you picked up was named Charles.
Charles is his brother. There was some confusion.
But you got it squared away.
Yeah.
Greg, what happened to your head?
I walked into a door.
Must have hurt.
Rita's taking Frank to central booking.
Andy, I am so sorry to hear about Connie's sister.
Thanks. Listen, I just want to know this guy's going for the full ride.
You caught to it?
Yeah. He blamed it on her for starting it, but he admitted hitting her.
That, along with his history of domestic violence, he'll absolutely go for the full ride. I'll personally guide this all the way through the system. Hearings, trials, sentencing, all the way.
I'm gonna go be with Connie now.
What do you need?
Nothing. Thanks, though.
Tour ends, the squad will head down and be with you.
There's not much they can do now.
You let us know then.
John, you think you might be available to watch Theo tonight?
I've already canceled my dinner plans.
Thanks.
How you holding up?
Yeah, bumping ahead. Pride's a little stung. No big deal.
Right.
I mean, when you look at what else happened in the squad today, my problems are small.
It's a good thing you're not bullshitting me or anything.
How am I gonna look people in the eye?
Look, the perp's in custody. It didn't go over the air, and Lieutenant's okay with it. You're not taking a rip for this.
And the cops downstairs, I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
Look, this guy was gonna try to get back on the street no matter what. He would have taken a chair to me if he had the shot.
Oh, give me a break.
Right, if it makes you feel better, we can go tune this guy up. He's still in the poking. We'll go in, pull the shades, and give him a beating.
Because it's not like I could handle it by myself.
I'm not saying you couldn't, Greg. I just watched the door. What do you want to do, Greg? You want to go smack this guy around? You want to go get drunk?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
The baby's breathing on its own.
Great news.
They're keeping her on a ventilator because they don't want her to tire her lungs out. And she has to stay through the week, but things look good. So small.
Yeah.
Dr. Castor says it's lucky Michelle was at 7 months because earlier than 7 months. Oh, God. I should have seen this coming.
No, don't you talk like that. You did all you could. People gotta live their own lives.
But if I'd been more a part of hers.
Connie, there's no use thinking about that. You gotta think about her baby now.
I'll never let her down. Never.
I know. And I'm here for you. We're gonna work this out now.
What do we got?
Pete Costello from Anti-Crime, his DOA, and his partner's wounded.
Oh, man.
Maya Anderson's his partner, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be okay. She took one in the arm.
Anyone in custody?
No, we don't even have a description yet.
Pete and Janie have been married like 10 years. I mean, somebody's got to talk to her. Hey, Baldwin.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, the bullet just went through. Did you hear about Pete?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's got to go and tell his wife, Janie. Can you call her?
I'll take care of it.
Right now, you need to tell us what happened.
We were on patrol, and we saw these two guys trying to boost a car.
What'd they look like?
Black, in their 20s, maybe. We identified ourselves, but then they just started shooting.
As you were approaching?
Yeah, I got hit and fell down, then Pete got hit.
Did you get any shots out?
I think I hit one of them in the chest. I don't know about his buddy.
Can you ID him?
I don't think so.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Maybe, I don't know.
Anything else you can give us? Clothes, facial hair, anything distinctive?
He had a blue shirt, the one who got hit, and dark pants and some kind of jacket.
All right, we'll be back later.
Hang in there.
You did good, Maya. Now you let the doctor take care of you. I'll come by and see you later, all right?
Okay.
Perp's hit in the chest. How far could he get?
Hey, do me a favor and get this man out of here.
Sorry, with the DOA, I'm supposed to wait for crime scene and the ME.
He's a cop. I don't like to see him lying there in the middle of the street with everybody gawking.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
15 squad to 15 squad at crime scene.
Yeah.
Hey, you think Maya's gonna be any good for info later, or is that it?
I don't know. I'll stick close by, see if she thaws out.
Copy that. Connie and Rita say they got a guy who saw a black male run into a building a block away about 20 minutes ago. Looks like he might be injured. You guys handle the crime scene. Let's go. Anything?
We got blood here.
Where's the witness?
We got his information. He took off.
What's up?
You see anybody go in the building bleeding?
Didn't see nobody. I heard some running around, that's it.
All right, we're gonna go in and take a look around.
Yeah, sure.
Don't step on the blood.
Goodbye.
Detective, I went ahead and ordered some flowers for Officer Costello's family. I put your name on the card. Oh, I took care of it.
Wall kick in. You knew Costello?
We talked from time to time when I was working anti-crime. He was a kind man and a good officer.
We got the dead perp sheet. Name was Deshaun Troy, a couple collars for a grand larceny auto and other petty stuff.
Running buddies?
Nothing listed.
Who bailed him out each time?
His mom.
You all right?
The same florist that did Michelle's funeral.
Yeah.
They do a good job, anyway.
You still gonna pick up Michelle's daughter tonight?
If this thing wraps, yeah. If not, I'll call the hospital and see if I can do it tomorrow.
It's the last thing we need, but there's a possible child abduction on 6th and Avenue B. The other guy still on campus?
Yeah.
I'll get Rita to meet you there. Let me know if you need any manpower.
You got it.
Anything on the second shooter?
Nothing. Zero. I'm gonna make some more calls on it right now.
Did you know Costello?
No. Heard a lot of good things about him.
Showed me pictures of his daughter last week. 10 months, I think.
Kid's name, Marcella Cepeda. 2 years old, got taken 40 minutes ago. Mother put in a call and got her husband down here. Alberto and Colada Cepeda.
Any chance he wandered off?
Nah, that woman saw him get taken. The parents are saying, look at the birth mother. Kid's adopted.
I'll take the witness.
Mr. and Mrs. Cepeda, Detective Ortiz, can you tell me what happened?
I was walking Marcelo, and then I saw this dog running in the street, so I went after it just to keep it from being run over. It was maybe 10, 15 seconds when I turned around. He was gone.
What was he wearing?
Blue shorts, yellow top, and a white hat with turtles on the brim.
You didn't see who took him?
No.
You told the uniform officer the birth mother was someone to talk to?
Luisa Salazar. A few months back, the adoption agency called. The woman wanted to know if she could start seeing Marcelo, but we agreed there'd be no contact after the adoption. They said she kept calling and to be cautious.
Do you know where she lives, what she looks like?
We only met her once in the hospital. She's 19, maybe, lives in the city. That's all we were told about her.
We are going to see him again, right? I mean, she wouldn't hurt him, would she?
Right now, you need to go home. An officer will go with you.
Oh, my God.
Write down the name of that adoption agency. I'll be right back.
She says the kidnapper was heavy-set, late 20s, and Spanish.
Can she see his face?
The guy had a hat pulled low, but she'll look at pictures.
The sergeant radioed asking if we need to get aviation and canine rolling.
Tell them both, but hold on the Amber Alert till we're clear what's going on.
Right.
Come on. Let's get you home.
All right, if you hear or think of something later, call that number.
Yeah, okay.
Who is it?
Police. How you doing? Your parents home?
My dad's at work.
What about your mom?
It's just my dad.
I'm Detective Clark from the 15th Precinct. What's your name?
Robert Dupree.
Robert, were you home this morning?
Yeah,
Skipping school?
I got a cold.
There was a shooting outside this morning. You know anything about it?
Heard 2 policemen got shot.
How'd you find that out?
Neighbor told me.
Which neighbor?
Some guy.
You don't sound like you have a cold, Robert. Did you see something?
No.
Robert, one of the policemen who got shot died. Now, I know you want to help find the person who did that, so let's just lay it out, okay?
I was coming out of the building. I saw the policeman on the ground, and these 2 guys running all scared. But I didn't see their faces. So I can't help.
How'd you know they were scared if you didn't see their faces?
I don't know.
If it was you who got shot, and some guy saw it and they lied about it and they let the guy who shot you go free, how would that make you feel?
He said he'd kill me if I told.
He killed a cop. He's not going to do anything the rest of his life except sit in a jail cell. Come on, let's go down to my work so we can talk about this some more.
I should call my dad and tell him.
Well, we can do that from down there.
Kids in there.
Yeah, and he's saying the 2 perps, one of them was bleeding, holding his stomach.
That's the DOA we found.
Yeah, and he's saying that the second perp, the one who threatened him if he'd say anything, he was also bleeding from his right hand. He was holding his right hand like he'd been shot.
What's up with his parents? They know he's here?
Mom's out of the picture, Dad's at work, drives a truck. Robert hasn't told him yet, but he said he should check in with him.
Just now he said that?
Back at the apartment.
But nothing about calling his dad recently?
Not since the apartment.
All right, don't bring it up. Kid asks again, talk to his old man, we deal with it. Till then, we keep it tight between us that we got him. Just you and me, that's it.
Okay, what about the boss?
Now, if we put him in the loop, it's just gonna be a problem for him.
Yeah, it could be a problem for us.
I'm looking for a cop killer.
What do you think I'm doing?
Then keep the kid under wraps. I'll get to all area hospitals for male blacks with hand injuries. You get the kid set up with the mug books.
Excuse me, Luisa Salazar work here. Luisa Salazar? Detectives Ortiz and McDowell, we need to talk to you a minute.
I'm working. We can see that. We need to talk to you. Where were you between 9 and 10 this morning?
Working, why?
The little boy you gave up for adoption? Somebody snatched him this morning.
Oh my God, oh my God, is he all right?
We don't know. Have you had any contact with the family that adopted him?
No, how am I supposed to? I don't even know where they live. You never tried to contact them? No. I called the agency, but that was different.
Why'd you do that?
I wanted to know if there was a chance I could see him. They said no, I said okay.
And you let it go with that?
I made changes in my life. I wanted them to know about it.
We pulled your arrest record. Picked up twice holding meth. You had to know that wasn't gonna open doors.
Look, I've been clean for 16 months. I figure eventually they gotta take that into account. Then maybe I could be a part of his life. You know, they do that. There is open adoption.
You still with the father?
No. I am definitely without him.
When'd you see him last?
When I told him I was pregnant. He told me to get an abortion.
And you haven't talked to him since?
I got no reason to talk to him.
No desire to get your little family back together? You, him, the little boy?
I wouldn't raise a kid with that asshole. I wouldn't raise a snake with him.
Well, what's his name and where can we find him?
He didn't want the baby then. Why would he want it now?
Let us worry about that.
Javier Sirota. Okay? He works at Queens Auto Body on Northern Boulevard.
Keep yourself available. She doesn't leave without us getting a call. Javier. How old are you?
39? Could ask me that at work.
39. So how old was Luisa Salazar when you knocked her up?
She said she was 18. She told me her birthday, I did the math.
I think you came up a little short.
She making some kind of complaint?
How'd you meet? Pick up crews in the high schools?
She lived a few doors down, and then she lived with us for a while.
You and your wife?
She couldn't get along with her folks. My wife felt sorry about it. We took her in.
And you nailed her.
Just happened, you know. I'm not saying it's right. It's just happened. Now, what's going on?
The son by you and Luisa was kidnapped from his adoptive parents this morning. You know anything about it?
Nothing at all.
Explain a little more about your relationship with the girl. You know her parents? They know about you and Luisa?
No.
How'd you manage that?
I told her how much damage she would do if she told. I told her the best thing would be an abortion.
So you were screwing with her head, too?
Look, I said I would pay for it and then drive her to the clinic, but the day of the appointment, she disappeared, ran away.
That's the last you heard of her?
My wife gets updates from Luisa's mother.
You and Luisa, you've had no relationship since then?
No, probably no other guy either. Her mom told my wife she went queer.
You're saying she's a lesbian?
She's got a girlfriend. Teresa or T, something like that.
Where can we find her?
I don't know. Maybe Luisa's mom got some idea.
What's your number?
She's gonna get back to my wife. I mean, what's the point if I wasn't involved in the kidnapping?
Write the number and the names of who can verify where you were this morning, and maybe you're not a caller for rape. Your wife, that's your problem.
Yeah, all right. Thanks. How's the kid doing?
Still looking at mug books. I got Josh keeping an eye on him.
Ask for his dad again.
Nah, he's hungry. I'm gonna run out and give him something.
15 squad. Oh, sure. Hold on, Sergeant.
Ballistics report came back.
Lieutenant.
The slug found at Pete Costello didn't match our DOA shooter's gun.
So the second shooter is in the win is the one who killed Pete.
Yeah.
Detective McDowell, Mrs. Perry called from Social Services. They need your signature on the foster care release.
Can you call her back for me and tell her what we're dealing with today and see if I can do it by fax?
Of course.
Today's a big day?
I was hoping. We'll see what happens.
Where you at on your case?
I need to look into the birth mother's girlfriend, Teresa, see what the deal is there.
It was a desk sergeant. Tells me a cop on the third floor went into the bathroom and found a little kid who said he was brought there by Detective Clark. You know anything about this?
He's a witness. You gotta look at the second shooter this morning.
He can ID the guy?
Yeah.
How old is he? 12. You have any plans on telling me about this?
I'm the one who said we should keep it tight.
No, it was both our decision.
I'm assuming that's because you haven't talked to his parents.
He hasn't been asking.
All right, this is our only eyeball witness on a cop shooting, so we can't risk anything.
The risk is calling his parents.
You do nothing more with him until his parents give the okay.
Lou.
Am I being unclear?
It's going to be one big hassle about is the kid safe, which he is. Are we going to protect him, which we are? And in the end, the dad is still not going to cooperate, and we can forget about IDing his second shooter.
The kid's testimony is worthless if we don't notify the parents.
We don't need the testimony. We just need him to point out the shooter.
This goes by the book, so call the parents in or I'll call them myself.
Well, that's just great. That is just great.
15 squad.
Yeah, I got a few words for this asshole who went running to the sergeant instead of coming to us.
Detective Clark, there's a call for you.
Detective Clark. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, what's he doing? You put him in a cab? Okay, I'll take care of it. Thanks, Jerry.
What's that?
Bartender from the Brick House Grill. I guess my dad is drunk and he's causing a scene. Like, I need this right now.
How long has your dad been drinking?
First I heard of it. He won't leave. I gotta do something.
I get down there and deal with it. I'll call Robert's dad and I'll bring him something to eat. Go.
Hey, Jerry.
John, I'm sorry to call, but you got into it with a couple of guys.
Did you call him, Jerry?
1 second, John. Man, these were guys just laughing a little loud.
Disturbing the atmosphere, bothering patrons.
What do you do about it?
Showed his badge, got in their face.
I just asked, could they possibly show a little courtesy, which you might also do by minding your own business? I don't know what the hell you're doing here.
What's going on, Pop?
It's my day off. I came in for lunch, a little highball. Well, I don't know what the problem is.
I think you might have let the highballs get ahead of you.
That doesn't happen.
Okay, why don't you let me get you back home?
Why don't you mind your own business? You and him. and then refill that.
Dad.
No, I'm gonna make my own way home, John.
Come on, Pop. This is your place. You don't want to sour things here. We had a cop killed this morning. Don't make this day worse for me. Hey, Jerry, I'll come back for this tab.
Forget it, John. We appreciate you coming in to talk to us, Mr. Architecto.
Yeah, look, are you gonna put my name in some computer?
Are we gonna find something if we do?
12, 15 years ago, I got involved in some scrapes. Nothing too serious. I don't want you guys all, you didn't tell us. So here I am.
Nah, we got the heads up. Now tell us about the shooting this morning. Where were you?
At the window in my kitchen.
How far away is that from where it happened?
Across the street, 4 stories up, maybe 50 yards south. Too far away to pick anyone out of a lineup if that's where you're going.
What'd you see?
2 black guys stand next to a car. 2 cops walk up to them. 1 guy, 1 girl.
How could you tell they were cops? Were they in uniform?
Just clothes. But they had the walk. I mean, you could tell. So, the cops get the 2 guys separate.
All right, this is after the shooting started.
I ain't got to the shooting. That's coming later.
When later?
While they were frisking them.
Wait, so you tell me the 2 black guys didn't start shooting right when the cops walked up?
No, I said what I said.
You sure about that?
What's going on here?
Just tell it the way it happened.
Well, that's what I've been doing. Unless you want it some other way.
I'll keep going.
While the cops are frisking the 2 guys, the one with the girl cop pulls a gun. He starts shooting, the cops shoot back. About a second later, they're both on the ground, and the 2 black guys are hauling ass.
Well, you can't explain why you're here 6 hours later after the shooting instead of speaking up on the scene?
Last thing I want to do is introduce myself to a big crowd of cops with a bunch of neighborhood people watching. But I ran a few errands and was kind of eating at me, and then I came back and found your card under my door, and I took it as a sign to speak up, you know?
Yeah, well, we're glad you did.
Don't sound like it. I can walk out that door and forget it if you want me to.
No, just write down what you told us, all right? I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'll wait to hear from you.
How you doing?
Good. I should be released soon.
I need a minute alone.
Sure. What's wrong?
I just talked to a witness, said you and Costello were about to cuff the perps when the shooting started.
Well, we were walking up.
I talked to him, Maya. He's solid.
It was like I said.
I know what you went through this morning. And if you're confused, that's understandable. But this witness isn't going away. And there could be more that's still canvassing.
Well, I heard something, and I thought Pete's guy was giving him trouble.
This is after you tossed your guy.
Yeah. Well, I started to toss him.
You're not sure.
It happened so fast.
So you looked over at Pete, see if he needed help.
It was just a second, Baldwin.
Look, I appreciate you're upset, but Klein's not going to do anything for us right now, Maya. I need to know what the hell happened.
I started to toss him, and I missed the gun.
We got to correct this right away. I'll talk to the ADA, see what we can do about your statement.
Everybody's gonna hate me.
We're going to work this out. And don't talk to anyone else about this till you hear from me.
They're gonna hate me.
I'll talk to you later.
You're doing a real good thing here, Robert.
Yeah?
Yeah. Your dad will be here soon, and I don't know what's going to happen, but you're doing a real good thing.
When I heard the policeman died, it made me sad because of all the policemen that died 9/11. Really wish I could have done something that day, just to help.
We all felt like that. What matters is you're helping now, because we really want to try and get the guy who did this.
Okay.
Hey, Robert.
Hey.
How you doing there, champ?
Good. Haven't recognized the guy yet.
Okay.
How'd it go?
I got him home. I'll check in on him later.
Something's eating at him.
Yeah.
Your suspect, Teresa?
TT, picked her up at her apartment. We're gonna talk to her in a sec.
Any sign of the baby?
No.
Robert,
Dad.
are you all right?
Yeah.
Come here.
I'm Detective Sipowicz. Detective Clark, Lieutenant Rodriguez.
Robert's been a big help.
Listen, let me save everybody a lot of time here, okay? He's not being a witness.
A police officer was killed.
I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. And I know you guys are doing everything you can, which explains why you took my son out of the apartment without telling me. Now, I'm willing to look past that, just like you're going to look past Robert being a witness.
Sir, we'll do everything we can to make sure he does not have to testify.
I'm not putting him in danger.
The safest thing for your boy is to get the guy who did this locked up quick.
Well, it's not going to happen. Let's go, Robert.
Well, it's a good thing we played this straight, because we're in terrific shape now.
Go ahead and believe what you want, Andy. Just keep working the case.
In narcotics, you lose a witness, you're out a kilo. This is a dead cop we're talking about, and he ain't coming back.
I know the difference, and don't you ever say something like that to me again.
Our only witness is gone, Lieutenant. Gone!
I'm warning you.
Detective.
What?
Bellevue ER just admitted a black man with the tip of his right finger missing.
Cool down and don't come back here.
Connie, real quick.
I'll get the car.
I know we've talked about this, but I gotta hear it now, that if I get gunned down in the street, you'll take care of Theo.
Is this what got you going toe-to-toe with the boss?
Just tell me that you'll take care of Theo.
You know I will. You don't ever have to worry about that. Don't do this. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Go to the hospital, okay? In an hour, this whole thing with the boss is gonna blow over.
Thanks, Josh.
So, Teresa, TT, where were you this morning between 9 and 10?
My apartment.
You weren't anywhere near 6th Street and Avenue B?
Not a chance.
How long you and Louisa been together?
Who's Luisa?
Louisa Salazar, who you bailed out on a meth charge last year. We talked to people who said you're together. So, how long? A year? Year and a half?
Like that.
You help her clean up, get her straight?
Yes, so what?
So, why are you sending her away?
What are you talking about?
A witness saw you carrying that little boy. With this, we go federal with the kidnapping charge. That's 20 years minimum. No time off. You do every day. You and Louisa.
I ain't said nothing about her.
You're in this together. You're linked.
I tell you to break the law. I'm as guilty as you are. You go down, you're taking Louisa with you. We already got her in custody.
You can't do that.
It's already done. The only thing working for you now is how bad we want that little boy back. Tell us where he is, and if he's safe, there'll be consideration for both of you.
We're gonna find him with you or without you, TT. Only difference is what the outcome is for you and Louisa.
How'd you find the family that adopted him?
Luisa saw them on the subway. Just by accident, she followed them home.
That's when she got the idea?
It's her baby, you know, there should be respect for that. Assholes at the agency basically told her to go screw herself.
You gave the boy to someone after you took him. Who was it? A relative? A friend?
I have to see Luisa.
Tell us where the baby is. We get him tonight. We can arrange for you to see Louisa before you go in the system.
I gave him to my aunt in Brooklyn. I told her I was taking care of him for a friend. He's fine. I call every hour.
You're taking us there.
You're not lying about me seeing Luisa, right?
We're not lying.
What's up?
I got a little situation here.
All right.
Pete Costello got killed today. Well, his partner's Maya Anderson.
Your girlfriend?
We dated.
What do you need, Baldwin?
She got shot. You know, her partner got killed right in front of her, you know, so she wasn't thinking straight.
When she did what?
When she gave her statement.
She left something out?
She said the perps started shooting as they walked up, but actually it happened a little later.
Who was derelict?
Well, she didn't toss a guy. She took her eyes off him.
Did it get her partner killed?
Now, the perp we're looking for got a partner killed by pulling the trigger. She just made a mistake.
All right.
So is there anything we can do here?
Tell her to give me a corrected statement and I'll put it in the file with the notes from the scene.
Then she'll have two stories. That's a red flag. Look, the only part that's changing is how the whole thing jumped off. That's it. You know, she's a cop. She's in a jam and she needs some help.
Here's the file. Give it back to me by the end of the day and put what you need to in it.
I owe you.
You don't owe me anything.
Where were you between 7 and 8 this morning, Martel?
Home.
Doing what?
Getting the top of my finger grinded off.
How'd that happen?
My girlfriend gets a peach pit stuck in the garbage disposal, jams it up. So I reach in to fish it out. She gets the bright idea to turn on the light so I can see better. Problem is, she hits the garbage disposal. Is that why I'm here? Did she call you guys? Let me tell you something. You get your finger chewed off because your girlfriend hits the switch and see if you don't backhand her.
We got witnesses saw you and your buddy Deshaun argue with those cops this morning.
What?
Yeah. So let's forget about peach pits and garbage disposals and talk about what went wrong.
I think we got some wires crossed up in here.
Now, we could put this whole thing on Deshaun, okay? I mean, that's how you're gonna want to play this.
I don't know no Deshaun, and I don't know nothing about arguing with no cops this morning.
Why'd you wait 6 hours to go to the hospital?
I ain't got no insurance. It wouldn't stop bleeding, so I had to go.
We're gonna look into your life, Martel. We're gonna run your criminal record and talk to everybody you know. And if we see anything about you and Deshaun Troy having any contact...
Look all you want. Whatever it is got y'all pissed off, I didn't do it. I swear to God. I can't write with my left hand.
Work it out.
Where you been?
Canvas.
Anything?
No.
Where's Jones?
He's talking to Maya. I guess she remembered some extra details about the shooting.
Like what?
I don't know. He's headed down there now.
You like him?
Maybe. We'll look into him, see if he has any connection with the DOA shooter.
How's he explain the finger injury?
Garbage disposal. We'll check on that, too.
Hey.
Robert, wait in the hallway. Did you guilt trip him about 9/11? I mean, that's what he brought up to me as reason for wanting to help.
I didn't do that. None of us would do that. Your son brought that up on his own. And whether we get your help or not, I want you to be clear. We don't throw that around.
Well, he wants to help, and I don't want to start teaching him not to.
You're a really good son, Mr. Dupree.
He's not testifying. If you want him to look at some photos, that's fine, but that's all he's doing.
We'll meet you in the hallway.
Hey, boss, if he's not gonna testify, there's no need to get all formal with the lineup.
We just need to know we're dealing with the right guy.
All right. Let's take him in the observation room. We'll show up.
Robert, we're gonna lift this shade up. There's a two-way mirror here, so the person in there can't see you. You tell us if you recognize the man sitting at the table in there, okay?
Okay. That's him. He's the one that said he'd kill me.
Go on home now. We'll be in contact if we need to.
Hey, Robert. Really appreciate it.
So this is the cop killer.
That's him.
Do what you gotta do.
You're not gonna be able to read it too good, but I gave it my best shot.
It's all you can ask for.
I hear that. So what's up?
How's your hand doing?
You know, same. Still hurting.
Bandage holding up?
Yeah.
Let me see. Come on. Cut it down to the bone, did you say?
Yeah, a whole half a finger is gone. Garbage disposal took it right off.
Wow! You got picked out, Martel.
Picked out or what?
We know you were out on the street with Deshaun this morning.
I was with my girlfriend this morning. Hey, take it easy now, okay?
You are gonna start telling the truth now, Martel. You fall back on any of your lame-ass lies, I'm gonna grind your stub finger into this table.
I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking.
Put it all on Deshaun. He's not gonna say any different. He's on a slab down at the coroner's office. A cop got killed, Martel. The rules are different. You're gonna give it up or you're gonna get put through pain you never imagined. Lay it all off on Deshaun.
Okay. It was an accident. But Deshaun got it rolling. He had the gun. He did the shooting. I was just there for the car.
How does that make it an accident?
We work in the cars and the cops come up. I'm nervous because Deshaun's been inside twice and he already said he ain't going back. But it's cool. Everybody's behaving. And then this chick cop turns away from Deshaun, gives him an opening. He took it.
That's not an accident, Martel.
He started shooting. They started shooting. I just hauled ass out of there.
But you did have a gun on you.
No. Yeah. I had a gun, but I didn't use it.
Where is it?
My boy Jason's.
And when we get that gun, is it gonna match the bullet we took out of that cop that got killed?
That female cop turned away from you. You had the opening. You took it.
You come looking to take somebody in. You don't turn your back on them. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Zink. So why am I here? You know I'm gonna get fired.
The boy's back with his parents. We're gonna need your statement, Louisa.
Can it just wait?
You got 5 minutes.
They were gonna lock you up and... Can I hold her? Just a little? We're gonna get through this, okay?
I'm never gonna see you again.
No, that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine.
Clock leave?
Had someplace to be.
Spoke with Pete Costello's wife. Meant a lot that you got Kate's. So good work. Pass it on to Clark. You know, procedurally, as a boss, there's a lot of bases I gotta make sure get covered.
You know my side of it.
But is it gonna be a problem? Because you and me butting heads didn't help anything, just wasted time.
The case cleared.
I'm asking you and me. Is it going past today?
All I cared about was making the case. That's all I ever care about.
Same here.
And we're on the same page. Meaning this horse is dead, but for some reason we're still here beating it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. How'd you do?
They both went. Rita's getting them to central booking. That social worker call back?
All the paperwork came through.
It's wrapped up.
We're good to pick her up. You all right?
Connie? For the baby.
Rita. Thank you.
I'm sorry it had to come about the way it did. Losing your sister.
I know.
It's been hard knowing what to say. But I'm really excited for you.
It means a lot to me.
You call me later? Tell me how it's going.
I will. Thank you. So, are you ready? We don't want to be late.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I mean, I don't want to rush you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
I called you a couple times.
I wasn't picking up.
Where you headed?
I'm gonna stay with my folks a while. I called the command. I'm taking some time.
When you coming back?
I don't think I am.
Well, you don't need to make any big decisions right now, Maya.
I can't face work right now. Everybody's gonna be talking about it. No one's gonna want to partner with me.
That's not true.
I watch other people do the job, and they're quick and confident, and I say that's what I should be, but I'm not. I mean, I love the job. I love my fellow cops. I'm just not good at it. And Pete, I can't believe he's gone. I mean, he'd still be here if it wasn't for me.
Martell Cates killed Pete, and we got Martell locked up for it.
I gotta go. Thanks for cleaning up the statements for me.
Yeah, no problem. Call me when you get there.
Yeah.
Maya, don't get down on yourself, all right? And things like this, if you let them, they build momentum, and just don't get down on yourself.
Okay. See you.
John? Are you?
Yeah.
Nets are on. Losing, unfortunately.
How you feeling?
I'm fine. I shouldn't have been drinking on an empty stomach. And I ordered the pork chops, which took too long, so I had a few more in the meantime. Got away from me. Oh, please, Raf.
Dad, can you turn that off?
I'm watching it.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about what's going on here.
Nothing is going on.
It's not normal, you getting drunk in the middle of the day. It's not normal, you getting drunk at all.
Maybe you're not as perceptive as you think you are.
Oh, come on.
No, you want to start talking man to man? Fine. You were shocked, no, stunned, to learn recently that I have the same natural urges as any other man. Now you're learning that I have a drink or two. It's time you grew up.
After you copped to seeing that prostitute, are you sure all you got from IB was a 10-day rip?
What are you asking me?
Should have been fired. Doesn't make any sense.
I just got the rip.
Because I know they offered to turn you out as an informant to save your job and your pension.
Which I refused.
Are you sure?
How dare you?
Well, you barely returned my call since then? And now I gotta drag you wasted out of a bar at noon?
So I'm a rat. That's what you think about your father.
Something's going on?
Your son finding out that you're a whoremonger, that's a little humiliating. Putting a blemish on a perfect career, that is also humiliating. All of which takes time to work through, which I am sorry is not up to your pace.
Something's going on.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make me a rat. Now, I'm watching this game. You want to watch with me, that's fine, but this conversation is over.
I guess I'll talk to you later.
Not about that. You don't bring that up again.
Should we ask if there's a problem?
She said it'd be 10 minutes. That was roughly 7 minutes ago.
But on the phone, she said the paperwork went through.
That's what she said.
I'll probably need to get a lawyer for the official adoption.
We'll get you one.
She said it can get complicated.
That's why you get the lawyer.
I understand that. I'm just a little concerned because when someone says it can get complicated, who knows what they mean?
Probably paperwork and stuff.
It's a lot of things running through my head.
Let him out.
Feedings, diapers, colic. Will she sleep the night? Will I sleep the night? You want the whole list?
Got at least another minute.
Do you think Valerie would know a decent adoption attorney? I mean, how often would she interact with them?
Hi, Connie. We're all squared away.
So we can take her home.
You can take her home.
Gotta think about her baby now.
That social worker called back?
All the paperwork came through.
It's wrapped up?
We're good to pick her up.
You can take her home.
Oh my God, Andy. I can't believe it.
Hey, Theo, let's go. We're late.
What are you doing? Where's your shoes?
I don't feel good.
You don't have a temperature. You look fine.
I don't feel good. Can Connie come over and stay with me today?
No, she's got to go to work, too.
Then I'll go to work with you, and Connie can watch me there.
Theo, Connie's got a lot going on right now, taking care of her sister's baby.
So we're never gonna see her?
Sure we are.
When?
I don't know. Soon, I hope, okay? In the meantime, it's you and me, buddy, and we do pretty good, right?
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Morning.
Oh, boss, you got your going to meet the chief of D suit on.
Yeah, along those lines. I got lunch today. Page me if it's an emergency.
Certainly.
Andrea, what happened? I've been calling and Oh. As long as she sleeps, I don't care about the pacifier. Okay. Thanks.
Everything's all right?
Some people think you shouldn't give a pacifier to a baby so they don't get used to it.
Didn't know that.
15th Squad. Lieutenant?
Listen, I was thinking maybe tonight would be a good time to bring Theo over, meet the baby. Could get a pizza and a movie, or just make it quick.
She's a real light sleeper, and if anybody comes over, she gets really fussy. Plus, I think she might be coming down with something.
So, another time.
Oh, God, I forgot to tell Andrew to swaddle her when she puts her down. How is Theo doing?
Never better.
Tell him I miss the heck out of him.
Got a DOA dump job over on 15th Street by the East River. Here.
Junior, let's go.
Rita's downstairs. I'll go with her. Hey, Andrea, it's me again. Listen, can you make sure you swaddle her up tight when you put her down for her nap? No, I'm just double checking. Thanks. Bye. If Andrea calls...
I'll page you.
Somebody got their merit badge in Hogtown.
Looks like marks on her neck.
Cross?
I'm not a streetwalker. Boots are too nice.
Yeah, these are like $300 designer boots.
No whore, though, whatever her act was.
Lucy Corbett, FIT.
Fashion Institute of Technology.
That thing current?
Yeah,
Fashion student. Maybe she's a club chick.
out partying with the wrong guys.
That's a dead whore.
DOA's a Colin Morton. Lived here by herself, no witnesses. Marks on her neck, panties pulled down. Looks like an apparent rape.
Who called it in?
Building super, Frank Gordon. Says he saw her when he went down to check the lint screens this morning. Part of his daily spot check.
All right, thanks. Mr. Gordon?
Yeah.
Detective Jones, Detective Medvoy. Is that back door the only access to the street?
Yeah, but it's self-closing and it's locked all the time.
All right, what can you tell us about Miss Morton?
She's been here less than a year. Gets a lot of visitors, lots of guys. She says it's on account of her tutoring, but, you know, I've heard that one before.
Anything concrete to indicate Miss Morton was up to no good, or is this just you play some bets?
I've been in her apartment a couple of times fixing things. I never saw nothing even remotely tutor-related.
Yeah, what, like a chalkboard? Overhead projector?
You asked me to tell you about it, I'm telling you about it.
Anyone here in the building have a beef with her you know about?
Nah.
All right, we're gonna need you to open her apartment for us.
Thanks for coming in, Joe.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we're really sorry. So you knew Lucy Corbett from FIT?
Yeah,
How long were you roommates?
this semester,
When was the last time you saw Lucy?
last night. I was going over to my boyfriend. She was going out.
She say where?
Out.
She have a boyfriend?
Back home in Illinois. But they were kind of taking a break.
Does she party at all? Do any drugs?
No more than anybody else. She mostly studied. She was really into school.
Lucy have any money problems?
I think she had a few credit cards maxed out, but not like it's hard to get another one. We have to dress right. It's really important at our school.
So you have no idea what she was doing last night?
I really don't know.
How close were you two?
Pretty close.
Lucy ever say anything to you about making money on the side? Maybe being a call girl?
Are you serious? How do you know she was a call girl?
Our line of work, when you see a pretty girl in knee-high boots and a miniskirt, strangled and hog-tied in a vacant lot, tends to fit a certain profile.
You guys really suck.
Relax, Jill.
So a girl wears boots and a miniskirt and she's automatically a whore?
Okay, so that's no? Lucy didn't tell you that she was hooking?
No. Never.
You guys really suck. I guess all guys that wear short sleeve shirts and ties are assholes.
Well then.
Hey, Tony.
Angela.
Oh, thank you for coming. How are you?
I'm good.
I've been back for about a year now. I just got my realtor's license. Are you still in narcotics?
Yeah, not for a while now. I'm a lieutenant, CO of a detective squad. What do you need, Angela?
Is that why you think I called?
I didn't rule it out.
No, I just wanted to see you again. Is that all right?
I showed up, didn't I? Now, what do you need?
I'm sorry. You know, I thought enough time had passed and we could be friends, maybe. I don't know.
I loved you. Wanted to spend my life with you. I worked my ass off so we could have something to build on. Turn around and find out you're putting it up your nose. And probably up the nose of the guy you were banging behind my back.
I made a lot of mistakes back then.
How about being a friend 10 years ago? Instead of leaving a note. Nobody knew where you were. I had to take a legal notice out in the paper in order to get a divorce.
If I was gonna live, I had to get away from the people that I was hanging out with. I had to get out of New York.
Well, you damn sure did.
I got off track and I lost who I was. I wish, God, you know, I wish I could go back, Tony, and change things, but I can't.
What do you need, Angela? Because hell, if I'm going through all this again.
I wanted to apologize. That's it.
Okay, you apologized.
Look, it ended horribly, and the last 6 months was hell for both of us. But are you gonna tell me that the first 5 years weren't the best years of your life? They were to me. And I know you still remember. If you don't, I'll leave right now.
Still need a minute?
Yeah, another minute. Found another DOA dump job. Same vacant lot as the first. Everyone else is heading down there. How the hell they missed that this morning? ESU found her when they were searching the lot, buried under a bunch of trash. What's going on with your case?
DOA tutored out of her apartment, this adult literacy type deal. We got a list for clients, some with records. We put out calls to all of them.
One lady who lives in a building pulled us aside, told us that the super has this nephew, Jerry Mosley. He does maintenance off the books. She says he's a real pushy Lothario type. So we ran him. He's got some assault collars. He's on his way in.
Yeah, we sent off the rape kit, waiting on prints from the laundry room.
All right.
Can I help you?
I need to speak with a Detective Jones or Medavoy.
Hi, I'm Detective Jones, Detective Medavoy.
Reverend Elizabeth Murray with the First United Church of Christ. I'm here on behalf of Richard Coleman. You left a message for him to contact you.
Yes, we did. Now, where is Richard?
He called me from the park. Terribly upset.
And why would he be upset?
He heard that his tutor, Carla Morton, was killed last night. He's afraid that's what you're calling him about. Is it?
Yeah, it is. So he needs to get in here as soon as possible.
Richard's had bad experiences with police in the past.
Oh, when he got arrested for that rape 5 years ago?
Yes, for which he was never convicted. And other times when he was actually beaten by police.
Oh, that won't happen here. We just want to talk to him.
So I have your word that he'll be treated fairly.
Of course.
Fine. The next time he calls, I'll persuade him to come in.
Thank you.
I'd like you to know up front that Richard has been an exemplary member of our congregation the past 2 years. I can assure you he had nothing to do with Carla's murder.
You're probably right, but if you could just get him in, that'd be great.
We'll be in touch.
Hogtied, same weight, everything.
How the hell did we miss this?
Emergency service found her searching the lot. Buried under all this crap.
Another fashion student gone bad? Looks like you better.
That might have been where a nipple ring was.
Perp threw her stuff in the bag. clothes, hand purse, crack pipe. Jacqueline Miller.
I've seen her before. Hardcore pros. Can't remember her street name, though.
They got dumped at the same time, probably got killed at the same time.
Same pimp?
Or the perp picked them up separate.
How'd it go notifying the mother?
We laid it out. What are you gonna do?
She had a daughter's cell phone number. We're dumping it.
Better before the sick bastard finds himself another date.
So, you do maintenance work for your uncle?
Yeah.
You got access to the whole building?
Yeah, I do.
You don't call her morning at all, Jerry?
Did some repairs in her apartment. We'd small talk. She seemed nice enough. Terrible what happened.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah, we're tight.
I tell you, Jerry, it seems a little odd your uncle wouldn't mention he had a nephew with a record who worked in the building.
Uncle Frank is just probably trying to save his ass a little. Because, let's just say in addition to maintenance, I also service a few of the ladies in the building. That comes out along with that girl getting killed. Probably lose his job.
When you say a few of the ladies, what kind of numbers we talking about here, Jerry?
4, 5. And 2 of them are married, so there you go.
Well, you be in the house stick, man, and all. You ever try to slip on the Carla Morton?
Hey, man, I ain't stupid. I seen her boyfriend. I don't want any part of that.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah, some black guy's banging her. Richard.
How do you know Richard?
I don't. But that's the name he gave into the call box, you know, when she buzzed him out.
How do you know they were boyfriend-girlfriend?
Kissing in the hall. And... Look, I'm not saying that he did it, but I never looked twice at Carla knowing that she was dating that guy.
Full account of your whereabouts yesterday.
Looks like a 2-for-1, boss. Both DOAs in the vacant lot were tied with the same rope, same knot.
Second one's a known price.
We got a cell phone off from known pros. Pulled the last 10 numbers coming and going. One of them in and out last night. Comes back to this Reed Jacobson. He's on his way out.
Last call out was to a Darlene Whitty. Ran her. She's a pros. Got popped for solicitation late last night in the 2-3. Vice is bringing her down.
15th squad.
Andrea, hey, it's me. How's she doing? Oh, okay. Sorry. Bye. I guess the phone ringing isn't a big sleep aid.
Thanks.
I want everybody concentrating on their case.
Detective, they're bringing up Reed Jacobson.
Everything all right?
Yeah, great.
Thanks for coming in, Reed. Yeah. You know Jacqueline Miller?
No.
Well, there was a call from you to her cell phone last night.
Oh, yeah, okay, her. Call girl, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I was reading some of the sex ads in one of those sex newspaper things. I called a few as a joke.
You didn't meet up with her?
No, I'm a time waster. That's what the call girls who advertise refer to the men who call but don't book dates. Time wasters.
Get a kick out of that?
It's kind of funny.
She'd think it was funny, too. Is that why she called you back?
I guess I strung her along a little bit. Was that illegal or something? Why am I here?
You know, Reed, I have yet to meet a guy who, the first time it was put to him, didn't lie about being with a prostitute, but we don't care. All we're looking for here is some general locale where you might have dropped her off or where she said she was going, because she's missing. Now, we're going to put it to you a second time, and this is the important time, the time you need to tell the truth.
I wasn't with her.
Reed, we're all guys here. I mean, we understand if you need to call some piece of ass once in a while.
I admit, I called the number. We chatted. She called me back, trying to sweet-talk me into it, but nothing happened.
What did you do last night?
I was home, playing EverQuest online. You can check the log on my PC.
Reed, if we find out you're lying to us about seeing Jacqueline Miller, you're going to be back here in this room, and it's going to be a lot less civil.
I heard you, Detective. And if you keep intimating I was with a prostitute last night, I'm going to be a lot less civil by fully exercising my civil rights.
Well, then, we're both up to speed, aren't we?
Here you go. Right here, Darlene.
Jacqueline Miller called you last night. What about?
Why?
Because we want to know.
I get my pros charge thrown out if I tell you.
We'll see what we can do.
I need it for sure.
You help us out with what Jacqueline was doing last night, you'll get a walk.
I get the walk first. Then we can have this conversation on the front steps.
You and Jacqueline friends?
Yeah.
Your friend got killed last night.
She's not dead. You're lying. Oh, my God.
What'd she call you about? Did she say where she was going?
To meet a John. and then we were gonna hook up afterwards.
Did she say where that John was?
2nd and B, yeah, because she was gonna stop at Tony's and get us both a slice after. My God, and she was so careful, too. She had the best creep radar of anybody.
Take a walk, Darlene. We appreciate the help.
Second and B. This Reed Jacobson we got in the Pookie lives on that block.
He admit to being with her last night?
No, Junior's in with him now. You guys should take the next crack at him. Put on the charm. He's got women issues.
No problem.
You got a sec? What's going on? Something's going on.
Theo's really feeling the pinch with not seeing you.
Haven't you explained to him what I'm dealing with?
Till I'm blue in the face, but explaining doesn't do it. Either you're present in his life or you're not.
Are you laying off something on Theo that maybe you're feeling?
I'm telling you straight what's going on, Connie.
It's not like I had 9 months to prepare for this, okay? I need your support right now.
Mm-hmm. And Theo needs yours. He wants to call you mom. He considers you his mom. And now you're gone.
I'm exhausted from no sleep. I'm scared they're gonna take her away because I'm not a good enough parent.
Let me help then. Let us into your life.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you're dumping this on me right now, knowing what I am going through.
I already told the other two I didn't have anyone over last night, let alone a whore.
Reed, guys pay for it all over this city every night. We're not looking to jam you up with your girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
No?
You find that surprising?
You seem like a good catch.
Don't you think I know what you're doing? Send in the pretty girls to flirt with the loser.
That's not it at all.
Oh, I think it is. I'm not talking to you two.
He hasn't asked to leave yet. Hasn't asked for a lawyer.
I was gonna say, it almost feels like he wants to give it up.
Reed's boss said that he had a little meltdown on the job yesterday.
Yeah, he went off on a female co-worker.
Let's head down there. See what that's all about.
Have a seat there, Rashad. Had a little trouble finding you today.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
5 calls into your passive before you finally decided to show up.
I'm sorry.
And then, what was the reason that she gave us for your tardiness? He'd had bad experiences with cops?
Something like that.
I have, that's the truth.
Because usually when a guy doesn't show up, it's because he's got some guilt weighing on him.
I didn't kill Miss Morton. She's a friend of mine. I cared about her.
Were you over her apartment last night?
Yesterday afternoon, from 3 to 4, she's been tutoring me.
That all she been doing?
Yeah, that's it.
No sex?
No, sir.
See, Rashad, we got witnesses that saw you and Carla kissing in the hallway.
That's a lie. Never happened.
Your heart's about ready to jump out of your chest, Rashad.
Police stations make me nervous.
Yeah, when you were in that police station 5 years ago on that rape, you lied to them too, didn't you?
I'm not lying. I'm a changed man. I've given my life over to the Lord.
And 5 years ago, when you finally got around to telling detectives what was happening, you said that you blacked out when you raped that woman. Is that what happened last night?
No.
Quit lying, Rashad.
You're giving your life over to the Lord, but you won't tell the truth and bring peace to Carla Morton's family? Relax, Rashad. You're putting all this energy into keeping this lie going. Just relax, and we'll work this out.
Detectives Clark and Sipowicz.
Shannon McKenzie, nice to meet you.
Thanks for taking the time. We spoke with your supervisor, Mr. Cannon. He mentioned there was a problem with you and Reed Jacobson.
Oh my God, this is turning into such a nightmare.
What was the problem?
Is Reed pressing charges on me?
No, not at all. We're here on a separate investigation.
Regarding Reed?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
What was the problem you had with them, Shannon? We need to start hearing about that.
He's an asshole. Excuse my language, but he's a complete asshole who makes my skin crawl. And I made the mistake of being nice to him when I started here. Everyone said to stay away from him. They call him Postal behind his back. But his cube was right next to mine, and he seemed normal enough at first. What's the investigation?
There's a complaint against him.
What kind of complaint? Because now I'm freaked out that he's going to do something to me.
Nothing like that's gonna happen. What went wrong in your friendship?
He asked me out. I was praying he wouldn't, but he did, and I told him I just wanted to be his friend.
How'd he take it and turn down?
He started calling me Ice Queen. Told a coworker I was a lesbian. Always giving me dirty looks. I asked him to stop. He didn't, so I went to my boss. He called Reed in yesterday, and Reed freaked, screamed at me, stormed out. I'm not going to have to deal with him again, am I?
Doesn't look like it.
Thanks for your help.
What did he do?
Oh, it's looking like he had an argument with 2 women.
See? He doesn't know how to interact with women. He just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Hey, we really like this Rashad for a homicide.
Yeah, you never seen a guy act more nervous, boss.
He's not budging.
Yeah, he puts himself there, that's it.
We're not going to be able to keep him much longer without charging him. His pastor's in the coffin. We're waiting to hear what's going on.
Yeah, he's been asking to see her.
Would he confess to her?
They've been in contact all day long. He never did.
You can tell he worships her, basically.
Could we use this to our advantage somehow?
Yeah, we could probably come up with something.
Do it.
Sorry.
No problem. What's up?
I was nervous at lunch, and I forgot to give you. I found this in my stuff a couple years back, but we weren't talking, so, it was your dad's money clip, right?
Never thought I'd see this again.
Yeah, I should have mailed it to you when I found it, but,
It's all right.
So anyway, it was good seeing you, Tony.
You too.
Call me sometime if you want. I'll understand if you don't.
All right, here's the deal, Rashad. Got your Prince and Carl's apartment. Got you going over there yesterday. You're the last person seen with it. Now, if this goes to trial, you get buried on physical evidence alone.
Now, Reverend Murray knows all about it.
She's still here?
She's still here, Rashad, because she cares what happens to you.
I spoke to her. She knows you did it. She wants you to confess.
That's what she said?
She's a woman of God, Rashad. She believes in showing contrition.
But I didn't do it.
No, our boss doesn't want you to see the Reverend, but we know how close you two are. And we'll try to get her in here. But if we're helping you out, you gotta return the favor.
I need to see her.
All right, Rashad, we'll see what we can do.
How long are you allowed to keep him here without pressing charges?
Reverend, this is why it's taking so long. We don't believe Rashad did this. In fact, we have another suspect we like a lot for killing Miss Morton, but the problem is Rashad's so scared he's not even admitting to having met Miss Morton.
Yeah. Now, we know he's been to Carla's apartment before. You know he's been to her apartment.
Well, yes, she was his tutor.
So you see our problem. He's lying about things he doesn't need to lie about, and we're wasting valuable time here.
Do you want me to talk to him?
Here's the thing. Our boss doesn't want you anywhere near him. No, but if we manage to get you in there, do you think you could do that? Just tell him to admit he's been to Miss Morton's apartment?
Sure. I'll talk to him.
See, that way we get a statement and we're done with this.
It's okay. It's okay, Richard.
But I swear, I didn't do it.
Just tell them the truth.
I see the boss.
All right, we gotta go.
Just tell them the truth, Richard.
It's okay, Rashad.
I didn't do it.
Did you maybe black out again? Is that what happened?
Maybe. I don't remember if I did.
You blacked out, and you hurt Ms. Morton.
I don't remember.
If you don't admit to it, You could get the death penalty.
Okay.
We're gonna help you out.
Okay.
When's he going to be released? Did he tell you he was there?
Reverend, Richard isn't going anywhere. He's admitted to the rape and homicide of Carla Morton.
No.
I'm afraid so.
Just now?
Yeah, he's giving a statement.
I thought you had someone you thought did it.
We'll call you when we have an arraignment date for Rashad.
He told you he killed Carla?
Yeah, he said he blacked out. We'll let a jury decide.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Having me go in the room, was that some kind of tactic?
No, ma'am.
I can't believe it.
No, I'll walk you out.
One of these liberal do-gooder types bending over backwards.
Jill, right?
Yeah.
You got something for us?
I forgot. Sometimes Lucy borrowed my laptop. So I went in and checked out the browser history. I found some sites on there that I definitely didn't visit.
What kind of sites we talking about?
Escort services. I bookmarked the one with her picture on it.
This is a big help, Jill. We appreciate you coming in.
My number's in there if you can just call me when you're done with it.
Sure.
You told me so. Go ahead and say it if you want.
We're sorry for the loss of your friend.
He was arrested 5 years ago for rape, claimed he blacked out.
But not convicted, though.
No.
Well, what's he saying now?
He's saying he might have blacked out again. I mean, he's our guy, but we'll keep going at him to get the full flip. I'm just letting you know that he might stick with a blackout excuse.
Oh, rape kid come back?
Well, Emmy says there was penetration, but no semen. He died from strangulation.
How was the ME? They got some skin and blood from under Carla Morton's fingernail.
There's your irrefutable evidence, counselor.
DNA is going to take a week, but they ID'd the blood type, AB.
So what's the problem, boss?
Well, going through Rashad Coleman's file, he's blood type A.
Then he's wrong.
Well, either that or we are.
Call me when you get it together.
Don't tell me we nailed the wrong guy.
Pillow Talk. That ring a bell?
Wasn't that a Rock Hudson movie where he played a straight guy?
That's an internet escort service where you ordered up a girl named Lucy Corbett, otherwise known as the first dead girl that we found at that vacant lot by the river.
She never made it to my house.
She sure did, Reed. And then you ordered up Jacqueline Miller.
We've already talked about this ad nauseum.
Somewhere along the line, you dropped something, Reed, and we're gonna find it. A strand of hair, a flake of skin on the carpet. Maybe you got a roll of plastic bags at your apartment, just like the bags that you stuffed those girls into, in which case we will match the perforations. But you left something behind, Reed. And the only way that you can help yourself now is to give a statement. Maybe the girls provoked you, we don't know, but you better start talking now, or you are gonna be walking the plank.
I don't care. I really don't.
You might care to hear what your coworker Shannon McKinsey had to say this afternoon. She seemed very regretful about the whole incident.
You're making that up.
Yeah, Reed. I picked the first and the last name at random and hoped they made sense.
What'd she say?
She mishandled the whole thing. She wanted to apologize to you.
Sounded like she got the ball rolling yesterday by going to your boss, is that right?
You tell Shannon she can kiss my ass.
Why don't you help yourself now, Reed? Tell us what happened last night, Did the whores try and work you for more money? Try and hurry you? What?
Jimmy Buffett tickets. Do me a favor and just say Jimmy Buffett tickets to Shannon. I invite her to go. On the day of the show, she asks for both tickets. When she misunderstood, thought I was just gonna give her two $75 tickets.
You left something behind, Reed, and we're gonna find it.
up?
Medical examiner came back with some results on Carla Morton.
Okay.
They found some blood and skin under one of her fingernails. Something she might have gotten biting off her killer.
Great. What's that got to do with me?
If you had nothing to do with the murder, then you'll have no problem taking off your shirt, proving you got no scratches on your skin.
I didn't kill that woman.
Good. Now take your shirt off and prove it.
Man, this is ridiculous.
Take your shirt off, Jerry.
All right, now listen. All right, I was working in the bushes and I remember scratching myself on a branch. So you probably find a cut or something.
Jerry, when we run your DNA with the DNA found on the Carla's nails, it's gonna be a match, isn't it?
If it is, I don't know how it got there.
We spent all day leaning on the wrong guy for this murder. The guy you pointed us to.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, I got that working in the yard.
I'm really angry right now, Jerry. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at you. Now, you're gonna tell us what went wrong with Carla last night. You veer 1 inch from the truth, and I'm gonna take you apart. You understand me?
I was high, okay? I've been clean for 6 months now, but I ran into some old friends, and one of them had some rock. I came in through the back door, and she was doing laundry late. You know, she always ignored me, like she was too good for me. So I stopped to talk to her, right? But she gives me this look like she's disgusted, like I wasn't even human. It started out, I pushed her, and then I lost it.
We need you to go in with us and talk to Reed.
You're kidding. After what he said to me?
Shannon, we know this has been hard on you, but we believe this guy assaulted 2 women last night, and we can't get him to talk about it.
Then have them go in there.
Look, we can tell Reed really likes you. Our feeling is if you go in there, it might get him to open up.
I don't know.
We don't get him to admit to the crime. We don't get him in jail, then he's back on the street.
So I'm in danger unless I go talk to him? Is that what you're implying?
How about we need your help? How about that?
Talk to him about what?
Start off and say you want to apologize for what happened, but you'd like to hear him apologize first. That's important. That you want him to apologize first.
I'd be lying.
Obviously.
Come on. Reed, we got someone who wants to talk to you.
Hi, Reed. I wanted to apologize for everything.
A little late.
But first, I'd like to hear an apology from you.
For what?
For your behavior.
You're incredible. You used me. You pretended to like me.
I did, until you started acting all weird.
Was it weird when I picked up lunch for you all those times? Chicken Caesar salad, dressing on the side. Ring a bell, Shannon? The CD I burned for you, all your favorite songs? Remember?
I never asked you to do any of that.
Dumping all your boyfriend problems on me? Oh, he came over again last night, but he just wanted to have sex. How do you think I felt listening to that?
I want to leave now.
I thought you were different, but no, you're just like all the rest. You want a guy to treat you like dirt, right? Well, you are dirt. You're dirt I scrape off my shoe.
You are such a loser, Reed. You are such a loser.
You run away, Shannon! Run away to your empty little life!
Is that what those whores were last night, huh? Dirt? What did you do, Reed?
What did you do? I caught the black-haired one going through my pocket. She was trying to steal my money. I wasn't up for it anymore.
Why'd you kill the blonde?
She tried to run. They can all go to hell.
How could you put me in there with him?
I'm sorry, but it worked out.
I could sue you guys.
He's confessing. You helped put him behind bars.
What did he do?
He killed 2 women last night.
No way.
Yeah. We didn't tell you earlier because we weren't sure, but now we are.
He didn't kill them because of what I did yesterday.
No, not at all.
Because I couldn't live with myself.
That is not the case. You know this guy. He was a time bomb. Come on. I'll get you home.
With you having your previous arrest for rape, You know, we only have so much information to go off of and make decisions from.
Me telling you I didn't do it, that didn't make no difference?
You hear that a lot from guys who did it all the time.
So then you decide on your own who did what?
Again, we're going off certain information. We regret what happened.
Only thing I regret is not having faith. Lord wasn't gonna let me go down that road again. I should have known that. I'll give thanks and praise to him.
You okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to go home.
Wait for me in the hallway 1 second, okay? You gave me your word you'd treat him fairly.
We made a mistake. We spotted that mistake and rectified it.
You gave me your word.
And Lupe's is gone?
Yeah. Closed about 3 years ago.
We had our first Valentine's at Lupe's.
Yep.
Do you not want to talk about that stuff?
You can if you want.
Well, I remember we were sitting across from each other, and you put your napkin down, got up, walked around, and leaned over and kissed me. And you walked back and sat down. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't remember that.
I remember everything else about that night.
So are you still living in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Well, you should move down here, closer to work.
Nah.
You know, I have a listing over in the East Village. 2 bedrooms. You'd love it.
Maybe.
I've got the keys. You want to check it out?
Yeah, why not?
Not bad, huh?
No. Not bad at all. You got your nice hardwood floors.
It used to be a 1-bedroom, but they divvied it into 2. You could easily take that wall down, though, and make it one big bedroom again.
Yeah. This is nice. Yeah, it could be very comfortable. Eat up. Hey, come on in.
Connie!
Theo, baby's sleeping.
Do you want to hold the baby?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Hold her like a football, right in here. Just make sure her head doesn't drop down.
Look, Dad.
I see you. We can do better for both of them together than we could trying to do it on our own.
My apartment has 2 bedrooms.
To do it on our own.
My apartment has 2 bedrooms.
All right.
It was good seeing you, Tony.
You too.
Call me sometime if you want. at you get in early.
What are you doing here?
I stopped by your place with coffee, but no answer.
It's some paperwork. Thanks.
It's probably cold by now, but... Tony, I need something. I know you think you saw this coming, but I just need a little help.
What?
I was on my way home from work last night, and this guy on the subway bumped into me.
What'd he get?
No, he pushed me into an exposed screw or something, and I think I got a scratch on the back of my thigh, but I just can't see it.
The nerve of some people.
Maybe this isn't the best light to look. Is there someplace better you can think of? Freeze, Lieutenant. Assume the position.
Female DOA, no ID. Looks young, too healthy to be a pros. A strange wound, looks like she got bit by a vampire.
Well, seeing how that's impossible, why don't you tell me what we're looking at?
2 little puncture wounds on her neck, right close to each other.
Not bullets?
No, very small, no stippling.
We got through off an anonymous call to 911. The number came back to a payphone nearby. Jones and Meadoware are checking it out.
We found a purse. It's pretty new, so it could be hers.
No ID?
No, and nothing in the immediate area.
We know what time the attendant shows up?
Around 8.
Looks like they've got a surveillance camera for license plates. We'll run everything from the last 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll start the canvas.
I think I know this girl.
From where?
If it's her, she's an auxiliary cop. Heather Peterson.
At our precinct?
Yeah. Yeah, that's her. That's Heather.
Get her covered up.
So we confirmed she was an auxiliary cop?
4 months. Heather Peterson, 17.
Auxiliary captain said she was a hard worker, a cop rep. Mostly they'd send her into bars or liquor stores to see could she buy without ID.
There's nothing on canvas.
That crime scene said the payphone the anonymous tip came from been wiped down.
You notify the family?
Mom let us search the girl's room. We got some personal effects in her diary.
The parents say how long she been missing?
It's only the mom. The girl left at 6 this morning for an early shift at a coffee shop. The mom also mentioned that 6 months ago, she had a bad breakup with the guy, Quentin Stautle. She got an order of protection on him, which he violated and did 30 days.
So he's not locked up?
Not anymore.
So why isn't he here?
There's no answer at his place. And the hardware store his probation officer said he works at doesn't open for another hour.
Thought we'd get a jump on going through the effects.
All right, whoever's free will handle it. Sit on the hardware store and let's treat this like she's one of ours.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
You missed the loop.
Firebombing at an apartment on 2nd and A. Connie, you and Rita.
Molotov cocktail.
Anyone hurt?
FD put it up pretty quick. The owner, Raymond Dobbs, and his sister, Soraya.
Thanks. Detectives Ortiz and McDowell. Can you tell us what happened?
Heard a boom go up, looked out the window and saw this. Called the fire department.
Can you think I might have done it?
How are we supposed to know?
Firebombings generally aren't random.
So what are you asking?
You in a beef with anyone?
No. I just saw the flames and went for the phone.
It was pretty scary. Both a little shook up.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it's a rough neighborhood. Could have been anybody.
And there's that one guy.
What?
The homeless guy.
Yeah, right. Choppy.
Maybe you ought to talk to him.
Choppy.
Yeah. He sleep on the stoop sometimes. I shoved him off once and he pulled a knife.
You report it?
He split, so I figured I'd let it drop.
This Choppy, he's the best bet, you sure?
That's all I could think of.
All right, we'll be in touch. Anything else? Give us a call.
Sit down. You always carry a box cutter, Quentin?
It's for work. I stock shelves.
You got a record?
I'm gonna guess you know I do.
Yeah, we also know you're on parole, and carrying a box cutter could be seen as a violation.
How'd I offend you guys?
When's the last time you saw Heather Peterson?
6 months ago.
Was this face-to-face contact, or were you looking at her from behind a bush while you're spanking your Johnson?
What are you talking about, spanking my Johnson?
You were stalking her, right?
No, I was not.
Explain the order of protection.
Her overprotective, freaked out mother.
On account of you calling her daughter at all hours and hanging around outside her window?
She was my girlfriend, okay? My legit girlfriend. And it freaked her mom out because she thought I was too old.
Yeah, you being 25 and the girl's 17, she was legally right.
Don't make me a stalker. She was my girlfriend. And her mom, we just lost Heather's dad to cancer, was freaked out, didn't like my age. So we tried to sneak around her, and she caught us a few times and flipped.
Were you near a vacant lot on 3rd this morning?
No, I was in bed, then I went to work.
Anyone back that up?
No, why? What is up?
Heather was found dead in a vacant lot on 3rd.
No, come on.
Did you kill her?
Hell no. You serious?
No, we're kidding. You got a pellet gun?
What's this now?
She got shot with a pellet gun. We check your place. We're not gonna find one?
I don't have any gun. I didn't kill her.
But we're gonna check your place anyway. You'll consent to that, or do you want to sit around here all day?
I guess I'll consent to it.
All right, write that down.
Hey,
Hey,
you working on the auxiliary cop?
yeah, doing groundwork, yeah.
So you're busy.
Something on your mind?
Only if you got time.
Well, sit down.
I think my grandmother's getting taken in a phone scam.
Well, how'd it come up?
She asked to borrow $5,000, saying she wanted to invest it for me.
You get the particulars on it?
When I told her I thought it was a scam, she got real angry and said if I ever mentioned it again, she'd stop speaking to me.
Will she say how much she spent so far?
She wouldn't say, but she lives on her Social Security and not much else.
All right, I'll look into it.
I'd be happy to come with you.
Now, Valerie, when old people get taken in scams, they get embarrassed. And if she knew you got cops involved, she might make good on her threat and stop speaking to you.
So when you go there, it didn't come from me?
Just the thorough work of New York's finest. All right, where she live?
Uptown, West Side. I'll just write it down.
You look nice today.
Just today?
I walked into that one, huh? All right, I'll be in touch.
Thanks. And, thanks for the compliment.
No luck with Choppy. Uniforms never heard the name.
We were thinking of heading out to Campus Parks nearby.
Hold off. We got a stabbing at 1402 Avenue A.
Across the street from the firebombing.
Check it out. See if it's related or it's just a busy block.
This Quentin's half a candidate. We're gonna search his apartment.
You want to hear this first? Heather Peterson's diary. A marked page with the initials and phone numbers next to him.
Yeah, there's lots of those.
Yeah, but these are guys she was sleeping with, and the subheading says 15th.
Cops on the 15th?
You call the numbers?
Pages or cell phones, all belonging to cops in the 15th. The first one's the captain of the auxiliary, Robert Lane.
Then here's the first conversation.
Done. He should be on his way up.
If need be, I want IAB involved. And this rolls out by the book. No rhythm for nobody. Let's go with 17.
Captain Robert Lane, Detective Medavoy called?
Yeah, Detective Sipowicz and Clark. We gotta ask you a couple of questions about Heather Peterson.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Have a seat, Mr. Lane.
Captain Lane. Captain of the Auxiliary Police deserves the title.
Appreciate that, Detective.
How long you been with the auxiliary, Captain?
5 years. We never had a loss like this. Heather was a good cop.
We understand you had her making underage alcohol buys. Is she effective?
Oh, very. You know, in spite of her age, she had a real maturity. Tripped a lot of guys up. Bar owners, liquor store owners. I should tell you, we had Heather doing alcohol buys in the precinct. And we're not supposed to in case she ended up going into a place that she was known. So you might want to look at bar owners she popped recently. There's a list.
You know of anybody on this list that gave her trouble?
Not that I know of.
So this is a general suggestion.
What kind of relationship you have with Heather?
Well, good. She worked hard. She liked police work.
You have a relationship with her outside the auxiliary?
Like a sexual relationship?
Why would you? I mean, what on earth makes you think?
She's got you in her diary.
Oh, my God.
Can you account for your whereabouts from 6 a.m.?
Yes. Yeah, yes, I can. I was with my wife till 8:30. She have to know about this?
Do you have any reason to do this girl harm? She threatened to tell your wife?
No, absolutely not. She liked the authority, and the uniform. I wasn't the only one.
You were her boss.
Yeah, but she was mature, way beyond her years. And she really came after me.
Oh, chased you into the corner, tore your clothes off?
Oh, come on, detective.
Do you have anything that might help us?
Nothing I could think of.
It comes down to it, we might have to confirm your whereabouts with your wife.
What'll you tell her?
We'll make something up.
What's your day job?
I got a business, plumbing fixtures.
Hang on to it, because you're done with police work.
Victim's inside. Says he opened the door and a mass male stabbed in the chest and split.
Sanitation ever gonna get that car out of here?
Not this month.
Stabbing victim, what's his name?
Joe Whitaker.
What's with the beating?
Says it's not related.
Rough time you've been having, Mr. Whitaker.
I always check the peephole. This time I didn't, and look what it got me.
Guy in a mask stabbed you?
That's right.
Big guy, little?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Is there any reason you can think of why someone would want to stab you?
No. I pretty much keep to myself.
How'd you get beat up?
I got into it with some punks last week.
Mr. Whitaker, those injuries can't be more than a few hours old.
It happened last week.
Would you recognize the punks if you saw them again?
Nope.
Didn't have your glasses on then either?
They knocked them off.
You hear about the firebombing on the street this morning?
Smelt it first. Then I saw when they put it out.
Well, the stabbing wouldn't be related to that at all, would it?
Now, how would I know?
Firebombing there, stabbing here, or is this block just the Wild West?
Yeah, I got no idea how that car went up.
And there's nothing else you can tell us to help find who stabbed you or beat you up?
Look, the man came to my door, stabbed me, and then run off like a punk. Now, getting beat up, ancient history.
Mr. Whitaker, I don't know what kind of game you're running here, but level with us now or we'll come down on you when we figure this out.
I don't know what to tell you.
If something pops up,
Doubt it will.
take it anyway.
Still Haywood?
Yes?
How do you do, ma'am? I'm Detective Jones from the 15th Precinct. If you have a moment, I need to talk to you about a rash of crimes you might have been victim of.
I don't think I've been the victim of anything, but you can come in.
Thank you. Have you had any strange phone calls recently? Anyone offering investment advice?
How did you come to me now?
Well, your name came up in an investigation of telephone scam artists. Our surveillance showed they might be targeting you.
I can't remember any calls about any investment. 15th. Isn't that downtown?
Yes, it is.
Do you know my granddaughter, Valerie Haywood? She's a district attorney downtown.
I may have heard the name.
But you don't know her, though.
Maybe if I saw her, I could put the name with the face. But typically, these people call offering investment opportunities like buying property in Florida, a share in an oil or gas lease, rare coins, foreign lottery.
What's that now? Lottery?
Yes, someone calls saying you won a lottery in a foreign country, maybe Britain or Canada, but to claim it, you have to secure a foreign bond for $1,000, $2,000. Did you get that call?
Oh, my God.
How much did you give them?
They said if I put up money, I would get back at least $2 million.
Well, that's not true, ma'am.
So far, I've given them $5,000.
They ever give you a phone number to call?
They usually call me.
Well, I'll need permission to check your phone records.
Yeah.
And these people can be very clever, ma'am. So there's no reason to feel embarrassed.
Who said I did?
No one. All right, I'll be in touch.
Sit down, Shannon.
What's up? You knew Heather Peterson?
To say hi to?
No more than that? Because we got her diary.
It says you knew her better than just saying hi.
Am I gonna have a problem over this?
Yeah, you might, given her age.
Guys, she looked 30.
You knew she wasn't. All right, for now, let's concentrate on a homicide.
I don't know anything about it.
But you were screwing her?
It never got as far as that. But other things, you know.
So what was with this girl? She the precinct bang?
It was an open secret. You want a little play? Talk to Heather.
What was her take on it?
She was a cop groupie. She was cool with it.
She ever threatened to blow a whistle?
Never to me.
Any of the other guys mentioned she did?
No. She just wanted to be around cops, so she did what she thought we'd want.
Did it ever concern you that she was 17?
She didn't look 17, and she didn't act it, and she just put it out there.
So why not?
Andy, if you saw this girl...
We did. Dead in a vacant lot.
You got kids, Shannon?
2-year-old twins, boy and a girl.
How would you feel finding out that your daughter at 17 was a precinct hump?
You're right. It shouldn't have happened. Am I gonna have trouble over this?
You can't prosecute statutory rape when the complainant's dead.
You know of other cops who were sleeping with her?
Come on, guys. Don't make me a rat.
We just need you to confirm names.
Yeah. I ran all the cars that went in the lot within the last 24 hours of when Heather Peterson was found. Got 2 guys worth of conversation. One of them's a known dope dealer. The other, Craig Rawl, took a collar for assault.
Get him in.
Flowers, boss?
Matter boy? Lieutenant Rodriguez.
I think the boss has a girl.
Look at that.
Stabbing and a firebombing.
No one's talking. No one saw it. Real uncooperative.
You're heading back there. There's a shooting in the building next to where the car was torched.
Victim named Dobbs?
They didn't say. Sort it out. No.
Nice flowers.
Thanks.
Stay available.
Shannon was on the list.
She was beyond her years. She threw it at us. 17-year-old girl he's talking about.
Nothing on the homicide?
Nothing. No one got to know her too well.
Howdy. Got a message to come up?
In here.
So serious?
Take a seat.
I'm good.
You know Heather Peterson?
Auxiliary cop turned up DOA.
Were you screwing her too?
Oh, what now?
You were in her diary as having sex with her.
It said that exactly. He was having sex with me.
Concentrate, Laughlin. What was your relationship?
Do I need a delegate or a lawyer?
If we thought you did, we'd tell you.
Because you and me are such pals.
You know anything about the homicide?
You accusing me?
Do you have any information?
I want my delegate.
Meaning you were involved?
Meaning I don't trust either of you.
What time did you go on patrol?
I want my delegate.
Just tell me, can you account for yourself around 6 a.m.?
Delegate.
Hey, asshole. Come clean and we'll look past what a scumbag you were with this girl. But you keep on wasting our time, and it's not us you got a problem with. It's IAB.
I was at the gym this morning from 5:30 to 8.
Describe your relationship.
I ain't admitting to any relationship or answering any further questions without a delegate and lawyer.
Get out.
Grandmother was watching TV when bullets start flying through the door. She took one in the leg. She'll make it.
So what now? And stay away from homeless people that don't exist.
We were watching TV and somebody started shooting.
Why were they shooting at you?
How do I know they were?
So they were after your grandma?
Hey, could have been 2 dudes going at it in the hall.
What's your take on it?
I was just sitting there. Guys, no one gets firebombed and shot at in the same day without knowing the source.
Don't know what to tell you.
All right, let's talk at the station house.
Oh, nobody's going anywhere, okay? We didn't do nothing.
Raymond, you got any warrants on you?
No.
So when we call for information on you, which we won't leave without doing, we're gonna find you clean?
No. I mean, yeah, you will find me clean.
Let's go. You too.
I need to stay here. Our dad's coming home.
And we'll make sure a cop sticks around for him.
Then I should get to the hospital and be with my grandma.
Want to get dragged down the hall? Let's go.
Have a seat, Mr. Raw. I just got to ask you a couple of questions about your whereabouts this morning.
All right.
Did you happen to park in a lot on 9th Street and Avenue C this morning?
Just because I didn't pay because the guy wasn't there.
No, it's not about that. But you were at the lot.
I do my grocery shopping at the 24-hour place down the block, yeah.
About what time were you there?
7:30, just before heading to work.
Which is where?
Bodega on Avenue C? I don't shop there. There's not much selection if you were wondering. What's going on?
Did you see anything suspicious in the lot this morning?
No?
Didn't hear anything out of the ordinary, like maybe a girl screaming?
No? Is this going where I think it is, like someone got hurt there?
A girl was murdered and her body was dumped in the lot this morning.
Oh, man. Really?
You know anything about that?
No. God.
Mr. Raw, do you have a criminal record?
No.
I understand you took an assault collar 2 years ago.
I was never convicted of anything. I thought that's what you meant.
Arrests as well as convictions.
Accidentally, one time, I hit my mom. I was taking some allergy medication and had a bad reaction to it, which the doctor said later was fairly common. And I got disoriented and hit her. She didn't press charges, and I never took the medication again.
Are you on any other kind of medication, Mr. Raw?
No.
Have you been in the hospital recently?
No. It's an accident. I felt terrible afterwards. I still do.
Do you know the name Heather Peterson?
No. It was she who died? And you think because I hit my mom that I did it?
Did you, Mr. Raw?
No. That's absurd. That's laughable.
Then I don't want to waste any more of your time. But to satisfy my boss, I am going to have to search your car. Would you have a problem with that?
Will you do it fast so I can get out of here?
As soon as I get the keys.
Go nuts.
You hurt me, and I swear I'll sue.
You know the name of Estelle Haywood?
No.
So you didn't make 15 calls to her apartment over the last 2 weeks?
I've never heard of her.
Whose phone is that?
I borrowed it off a friend.
Name and number of your friend.
Sam Reiser. I can't think of his number right now.
But you're trying to scam me now, Paul? Because I'm not some defenseless shut-in. I'll kick your ass.
For what?
The Canadian lottery ring a bell?
No.
But you want to do 5 years in jail and make a deal for probation.
I still have no idea what I've done.
Give the money back, I'll go to bat for probation. Keep whining about lawsuits and how you're innocent. I'll go to Estelle Haywood's granddaughter, who's a Manhattan DA. Now tell her burn the sorry scumbag.
District Attorney? I don't have the money.
Then you're getting locked up.
No, I mean, I have some of it. I play the horses.
How much is some?
Almost half.
Where?
Home in a shoebox.
Let's go.
So?
Talked to all the cops. She was banging. Nobody knew anything about her.
You want to be in an easy score.
Yeah, all these stand-up guys. That's what we spent the last hour shaking down junkies and pros near the crime scene. A big zero. You search that guy's car?
Yeah, no blood, nothing broken, pretty clean.
Too clean?
Nah, I look for that. It just looks normal.
You got anything on him past the assault collar?
No further record, no outstanding warrants. His boss says he's a pretty quiet guy. Nothing else.
Okay.
Detectives, can I get a minute in private? How's the case going?
What is it, Laughlin?
Word is it's not going so well.
What do you want?
I've been talking to some of the guys, and everybody's saying that you're not looking to jam us up because the girl was a little young. That was my concern.
All right, you got something?
I just don't want to look uncooperative and buy trouble for something other guys are skating on.
Get to it.
She had a guy who was bothering her.
What does that mean?
Harassing her, and then one time he followed her home.
What was the guy's name?
She said it once. I don't remember it.
So you never looked into it?
Well, what am I going to do? Muscle the guy in an alley? And then if the guy finds out I got a relationship with the girl and complains to the job, I'm screwed.
You are something else.
Where was she seeing this guy to get harassed?
Some market she passed on her way to school.
Which is where?
In her neighborhood, some bodega.
Was this guy's name Craig? Maybe Craig Rawl?
Yeah, that sounds right. That was it.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Hey, is Craig Rawl out of the building yet?
He just took off in his car.
Unbelievable. We got an address on him.
Yeah, 9th Street. It's in my notes.
Well, what's going on?
You're an asshole. And your timing sucks.
Excuse me for trying to help.
Thanks, Josh.
Anytime.
Failure to appear warrant. Stealing car stereos.
Car stereo.
One. And it wasn't me who stole it.
Raymond, you want to talk deal? Give us a reason a crime wave crashed on your block. Or don't, and you're in jail tonight.
It's this crazy old dude, Joe Whitaker. He don't know when to stop.
Joe Whitaker, who lives in the building across the street from you, who got stabbed in the chest today and the crap kicked out of him sometime this morning.
Don't know nothing about that.
What do you know?
He damn near raped my sister last night.
What happened?
She's out all night, come home 8 o'clock in the morning. And like I'm supposed to be watching her while my pops is out of town. So when she comes home all mussed up, the back of her clothes all dirty, I'm like, what's up?
And she said Joe Whitaker mussed her up and got her all dirty?
At first she didn't tell me nothing, but down the line she admitted he pulled up on her in his car and made her get in.
And did what?
Started feeling all over her, telling her how pretty she was and how he wanted to get with her. She had to fight him off, then he kicked her out the car into the dirt.
Then you went over to his place this morning and put a beating on him.
Hey, I went to go talk to him. He took a swing at me first.
Then he paid you back with a Molotov cocktail on your doorstep.
Which you repaid by stabbing him in the chest.
Don't recall that.
Raymond, you level with us or there's no hope for a deal.
I beat on him and stuck him with the knife, but just barely. I mean, he damn near raped my sister.
Write it down and we'll go talk to Soraya.
Ain't she been through enough?
We'll be gentle. Get writing.
Thanks, Lisa.
I'd really like to get to the hospital now. See my grandma.
We need to talk about what happened to you last night, Soraya. How, Mr. Whitaker nearly raped you?
Right.
So what happened?
I was walking home from school, and he grabbed me, and he took me in an alley.
Oh, you told your brother Mr. Whitaker drove you around in a car all night.
Joe Whitaker didn't attack you at all, did he?
Did you stay out all night and make up an excuse?
No, I did not. Raymond just came up with it on his own.
Explain yourself.
I was out with my boyfriend, and when I got home, Raymond got all in my face.
Why didn't you tell him the truth?
Because he'd have beat on me, and he would have beat on my boyfriend.
How'd he get to Mr. Whitaker?
Whitaker used to live next door, and his cigar would stink up our apartment. So we got in this huge fight with him about it. After that, he'd hassle me and Raymond in the hall, and he got in fights with my dad. He had to move out because of it. And now, whenever we see him on the street, he hassles us.
So he just automatically thought Mr. Whitaker?
I might have kind of pushed him in that direction, but just to shut him up.
But he ran with it.
I tried to calm him down, but he went crazy. And Whitaker, burning our car and shooting at us? I let it go too far, but can I please go home now?
No, you can't go home. You wasted our day with this crap. Now we're gonna waste your night sorting it out.
No, you don't understand. Raymond called our father to come home from Philadelphia when my grandma got shot. If he gets to Whitaker before he knows the truth, my God.
Start writing. We'll go safeguard Mr. Whitaker.
Mr. Rawl.
Yeah, he's in there. I hear him moving.
Craig, open the door. We just want to talk to you a second.
Hey, got some follow-up questions for you, Mr. Rawl. Why don't you open up?
Well, I told the other detective everything I know.
It won't take a minute. Lose the chain, and we'll get it out of the way.
I have to go now.
And he's got a gun.
All right, you're gonna be all right.
Pellet gun. I'll call for an ambulance.
Don't call nobody.
What's going on? I need an ambulance.
We gotta have a conversation first.
I'm bleeding. You shot me.
Craig, the topic of this conversation is Heather Peterson.
What kid I've never heard of?
Oh, you never hassled her at the market you work at? Never tried to talk to her and got shut down?
She told her boyfriend Ann put it in her diary. Craig Rawl, the guy at the market.
She's a liar.
And if you're wondering, can we compare the slugs from your pellet gun to the ones we took out of her neck, the answer is yes.
Please, let's go to the hospital.
You got a problem with your temper, don't you?
No.
Were you mad at Heather Peterson for some reason?
No.
Did it have something to do with sex? Because we know that was her thing. You concentrate, Craig. Concentrate or we'll let you bleed to death right here.
Some people, for some reason, just don't like talking to me.
Would that start to gnaw at you?
Yeah. People caught the Jerry and call me a creep. Yeah, that can know at me.
He works at the market too, Jerry.
Is there hair and arms and too tight pants that they talk to for some reason?
What, did Heather have a thing for him too?
She had sex with him in the storeroom. I saw it.
And you just wanted some too, huh?
She gave it to him, that little whore. But no, I'm a creep.
Is that what she said this morning? She called you a creep?
I tried to talk to her just to ask her what's so wrong with me, you bitch whore.
And she put up a fight?
Slapping me and punching me. I had to calm her slutty ass down.
So you just shot her with your pellet gun, huh?
Just a little pop. But she flipped out, so I gave her a second one. And all was quiet.
Is that when you pulled her pants off and had sex with her?
Yeah. Whore.
Don't you say that word again. Don't you say nothing until I tell you to. Get an ambulance.
What's going on?
Do it, or I'll blow your head off.
Move it! Move it! Police! Drop the gun!
He's cut his nuts off first.
No one's getting cut, and you're going to drop the gun.
He tried to rape my child.
Did not.
Mr. Dobbs, let's talk about it.
He cuts his nuts off, or I kill him.
You better start shooting, because I ain't cutting on nothing.
Hurt him, and we'll kill you. And no one wants that.
Especially since no one got raped, Mr. Dobbs.
He tried.
Did not.
He's telling the truth. Soraya lied about it.
What are you talking about?
She lied about being raped because she was out all night and needed an excuse.
I want to hear her say that.
Come down to the station house. She'll tell you.
Then why did he set fire to my car?
Because your son beat him up for something he didn't do.
And fired a gun at my family?
Because Raymond stabbed him. This got out of control real quick over nothing, and you doing him harm just makes it worse.
Mr. Dobbs, right now, everything can be explained if we talk to the DA. The stabbings and the fire, it might all cancel out. But if you hurt Mr. Whitaker, you're going to jail, and your son's going with you. End of story.
Then I want him to apologize for that damn cigar and give my daughter asthma.
Oh, I'm sorry about that damn cigar.
Both of you drop your weapons.
Should have said that years ago.
Get your pants up.
Heard you call it up.
He gave a statement at the hospital. He's still getting patched up.
Did it have anything to do with her work as an auxiliary cop?
Unrelated.
Okay. So, you called?
Yeah, I got a guy in.
Scam artist?
Yeah, he copped her ripping her off, and I told him I'd push for probation if he gave the money back, but he only had half.
How much?
She gave him $5 grand total.
She can't go losing that kind of money.
Look, Valerie, she's very embarrassed over all this. And more than that, she's terrified you'll put her in a home.
I don't want to. But am I supposed to just let it slide until the next scam comes along?
Well, I think this winds her up.
I need to talk to her about it.
You can't do that. Now, she made me promise to tell you that this was a legit investment and she got her money back.
I don't know if I can honor that.
All right, press on her, she'll stop talking to you. Come on, Valerie, don't give me up. I don't need to see any more of the Haywood Wrath.
Haywood Wrath? Thanks for your help. You available for dinner sometime?
Yeah.
I'll find you.
You rang?
In here.
Nice bouquet, Lou.
Let's go.
So, you got the guy?
You can wipe your hands now, huh?
All right, what am I doing here?
We're thinking if you'd have done something about it when she brought him up, she'd still be alive.
Hey, I know a lot of girls, and if I looked into every guy they whined about, I could start a business.
It's good you're thinking about other means of employment.
What does that mean?
We're giving you a choice, turn in your badge or we go to IAB.
You're joking.
You got 2 days.
This is some personal thing you got for me.
Nothing personal.
So everybody else who nailed it, they're gone too?
That's up to you. You're no good at the job, Laughlin. One way or another, you're gone.
That's a rat move. And it's gonna get around, I promise you.
Get out of the building right now.
You couple of no good pricks.
Out now, or you'll have more than IAB to worry about.
I took a cooking class 2 years ago. Most of it, whoosh. But a few things, though.
delicious.
Thank you. What?
I just, it's hard to associate you with domestic things.
I guess in some ways I grew up a little.
It suits you.
Thanks. This is nice.
I agree.
You know, I don't want to get ahead of things, but I always said that if I ever got a second chance, I'd do whatever it took not to screw it up.
It means a lot.
Anyway.
Angela, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about you, too. But let's go slow.
Okay. Slow is good.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Hey, kiddo.
How's it going?
Good. I'm reading the paper. Nothing good in it. It's a nice shirt. One more.
Well, hold off. Let's get a table.
No mas.
How many you had?
Don't, John.
I'm just not used to this. You used to be a 2-beer guy.
I'm enjoying life. Hey, what was that line? I'm the Godfather. I'm drinking more wine. And then Michael says, it's good for you, Pop. So ease up, kiddo.
Big case today. Auxiliary cop got murdered. 17-year-old girl.
Yeah. You call her up?
We did.
Good for you. Well done.
It was rough, though. Turned out a bunch of uniformed cops were screwing her.
IAB get involved?
One of them put in for retirement, but the others wasn't worth it.
Judgment calls are tough. Especially when fellow cops were involved.
We cleared it, though.
You know what? Let me hit the head. We'll get a table. You can tell me about it.
How often does he come in and don't bullshit me?
Pretty much every night.
Drinking like this?
All right, on 3 this time. So like 1, 2, and then go on 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I won.
Well, you gotta count the balls up first.
I have the most.
You always have the most.
Come on, count them up. What do we got?
9, 5, 4. I win again.
Okay.
One more.
Theo, hold off a second, then we'll play the next round, okay?
One more.
We want to ask you something first. Come here. Sit here. We've been talking, and it seemed like a good idea, so I think in a couple of weeks, we're going to move in with Connie and the baby. So that'll let us spend more time together, and it's bigger, so there'll be more room for everybody.
Me and your dad will have a room, and when the baby's old enough, you guys can share.
Won't that be fun, having a little sister?
I like my room.
I know, but I think you're going to like it there even better.
I don't want to.
Well, don't you want to spend more time together?
I want my room.
But you'll get to share with the baby.
I don't want to share with the baby.
Theo, this is a good thing.
No, it's not.
Don't raise your voice.
I don't want to.
Theo, where are you going? Theo? Give him a couple